I'm really curious to see how this is going to be played.
Not surprised to see Toronto run this either. I mean, just stick Ruth Ball and Vega up onto the high ground in Cafe. Good luck.
Another kill from floor.
Gonna get.
Too many. And she's gotten a satchel. Oh, not yet. She's got another.
These kills for getting past Power Pixel should have been possible 1v1.
Showstopper through from Zan. Can she find the player in hell? Absolutely not. Power Pixel is holding on to that line. Subui from backside. Power Pixel holds it down.
The corner and Zan out of it. They are coming on behind with the eye by Power Ace here. Honestly, well, the whole race is on the strike of most expensive teams. And now everything else is what are these?
Surprising everyone in the circle, but not herself.
I feel like I'm watching like a montage prefaced by the aliens or leaving us with Power Pixel and all. That was counting out the race rocket. Jen gets no good at damage on the Power Pixel. And it's not a classic. Not right. Needs to work this halfway. Now he's definitely doing this by Power Pixel is what
Good.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Academy of Art University Spring Series for 2024. My name is Kanashi, and we have an excellent tournament for you guys. We're bringing to you guys Valorant. We got 4 teams, and we're going to be starting off with a basic single elimination game between 2 of the teams. Moving on after that, we'll be going into our 3rd, 4th place match, and then we're going to end our program with a best of 3 for the championship, just to see where everybody lands. But I promise you guys, it's not only going to be me on this desk today. I'm also going to be bringing on Miko and Caitlin, a couple of the students here. We're ready to go ahead and tackle this. How's everybody feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Feeling good, excited.
Feeling good, excited. Obviously, first tournament of the spring series. We want to make sure that everybody is getting, some reps in getting ready for our actual competition and bring more, interest into ArtU Esports as a program. Mm-hmm. Miko, I'm going to start with you. What teams or players should we be keeping our eyes out for, whether it's in this match or the next match? Is there anybody who we should be circling on our paper here?
Okay, so I don't actually know the team name, but you should keep your eyes out on Mooncake as a player. I don't think he's thinking what he's doing, but he will definitely dominate the other teams.
It's one of those ones where it's just like pure instinct kicks in. You don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
And it frazzles you. I feel that. Okay, Caitlin, how about you? What agents can we expect to see throughout this game? I've been under a rock for quite a bit, so please entertain me and tell me what I need to look for.
I mean, if we don't see a Jet or Raze, Jets or Raze, I'm kind of concerned for the teams out there. Maybe they're just going to do a little bit of trolling towards us, but either way, it'll be entertaining. Other than that, hopefully some meta plays, and if there's some not meta plays, hopefully we get a good little stream today.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of time to figure out, obviously, the quirks of some of these teams. We're going to have a couple of time. We'll have a little bit of time to figure out where they're going to place as well. So definitely a lot of space, a lot of stuff to figure out. Is anyone financially stable enough to get the bundle? Is anybody going to do that?
I'm buying it.
You're buying
sure.
it?
The bundle? I shot with it. I didn't really like it.
Okay,
but I'm financially stable enough.
There we go. I mean, sometimes you just need to figure out if you have enough to go ahead and do it. But we're going to go ahead and hop into our first match. It's going to be split as the map to go ahead and open things up. So as we are going to go ahead and hop into this, once again, there's no draft for Valorant. We're just going to go ahead and see how the composition plays out. But with it being split for Miko and Caitlin, what specific agents do you see towards these maps, and what certain strategies can we hope to see implemented today?
I mean, looking at these teams, they're not exactly they don't practice together or anything like that, so we're not going to see any meta comps or any specific strategies like that. It's probably going to be mostly comfort picks for a lot of the players.
mean, I always see a Sage on split. It's always Sage. It's always Sage. It's always Jet. It's always there's always one smokes. Always have to have a smokes. But like Miko said, these players are just thrown together, kind of just was like, show up, have fun. It's a fun event today. So they don't have any strats or comps.
Make it to the finals
but
as well. They were
hopefully
one of
most
the two
them are
favorites heading
pretty
into
good
this event. Decimate
knowing
was
comps,
not.
so
I think
hopefully
there
they
was
get together.
very
Yeah,
few
we see them taking
expectations
their
for
time.
most
We've got
of these
about
middle of
15
the pack
seconds before we
teams.
actually
You look
hop
at this
into the
roster,
match.
only Rise has
But
ever
yeah,
even
we're
made
looking
it
for like
top
a pretty
3
standard
before everyone
composition.
else.
We're hoping
Even
that,
when they made
you know,
game
with
2
these
main
teams
events,
that
we're
are kind
going
of
out
like
early, we're
scrapped
on a
together,
couple
they
different
might be able
mixed
to find
pug
some
rosters.
synergy.
It was
Maybe be able
never
to make some
really
friends
these
along the
deep
way.
runs
As
pushing it
we're
to the
slowly
best
starting
in
to
game
lock in
changers.
a couple of
But
these
on this
characters. As the screen hits 0, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it to you two to go ahead and take away the action.
Yeah, so we see a Jet, and we see smokes. We see smokes on both teams. We see a Cypher. What do you think of Cypher on split, Miko?
I mean, it's
How do we
interesting.
feel?
It can work. It's
Are
like
you-
old style of playing the map.
Are you a Cypher hater or a Cypher lover?
Depends when you ask me.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. How about Omen? How do you feel about Omen on split? Do you think he's the smokes? Or?
I think he is the GOAT.
All right. How about Brim? If you choose Omen over Brim, I mean,
It's
I
gonna
agree
be,
with
It's
you.
gonna be Omen every time.
All right, all right. So what do you think of the comp for defenders? The Jet, Brim, Cypher, Phoenix, and Breach.
Everything's looking pretty standard. I think it's kind of weird that both teams decided to pick a Phoenix, but it should work pretty well for this.
I'm kind of curious to see how this Breach and Fade plays are gonna be. I think Breach is really annoying right now. If I'm being honest, in most of my games, I do not like seeing a Breach. Are you a Breach lover or hater?
I love Breach. I think
we don't get along. I'm sorry.
for this match, I think we're gonna see that the defenders have kind of gone like they're gonna have a better time on attack, definitely. Maybe a little faster push than. Maybe a little better time than the attackers right now. They don't really have anything to really hold a flank, anything to really engage off of. All they have is the info off of the Fade Dog.
So who's normally your pick for split? Do you normally play a duelist, a controller?
If I'm feeling it, I'll play a duelist.
You're playing a duelist? Oh.
Yeah.
See, I only play duelist when I'm bored, and that's when I'm bored of being smokes. And then my friends are like, we don't trust you for entries, so we always duel up for duelists. But who's your go-to duelist on this map?
Probably Raze.
Raze?
Yep.
Interesting. So we don't see a Raze on this. Yeah, we don't see a Raze on this comp. Do you think they're gonna have a hard time getting entries, or do you think the Jet will do the job?
I think the match might be a little bit slower
You
than
think it's gonna
normally.
be
Yeah,
slow?
usually you have the Raze to blast back out mid, take up some space, but they might end up having to like 5-man everything.
Interesting. Do you think they're gonna 5-stack a site, and then or do you think they're gonna play default?
For defenders, they'll probably split it up like Sage towards mid, and then 2A, 2B.
All right, looks like we just loaded into the map. Let's see how the attackers end up splitting up. It looks like the Omen's just kind of straggling over there and splitting off from the rest of his team. Do you think that's just miscommunication, or do you think that's a strategy? Oh, never mind.
No, I
Everyone's
think it's
walking
follow
over.
the leader.
Yeah, well, Omen grabbed and ran. And we also see the defenders kind of just staying in spawn. What do we think about that?
I think they're a little indecisive on which site they want to hold.
What would you tell your team to do? If you had this composition, what would you tell your defenders to do? Or your comp to do? Or you just say have fun?
Let's see, yeah, just see
have
how
fun.
it goes in the first round.
All right. So you never like go into a pistol expecting to win?
No, not really.
All right. You just go in and have fun. All right, we start
The
off.
attacker is pushing out, going up ramp, 4-manning it, gets one. Walk up, there's no opposition here from the defending side. Jet sees one CT. Looks they're holding from screens and elbow.
Spike down A.
Fade missing shots.
I have this down.
Up to Phoenix and Jet here. They can still kind of delay this.
4v4. Oh,
Phoenix gets
getting up
one,
pick.
stops the plant. Can he get a second? Ah, close enough. Gets a little dink on the Phoenix there.
It's now a 3v3.
Two fighting from
planted.
screens. Cypher's still AFK. Breach gets taken out. All up to Nebula here.
Two are
Doesn't
low.
know that Reyna's low. They might be able to get the Sage heal off here if the cooldown's long enough or short enough. He walks out. He's wary here. Maybe a little bit too wary.
He's picking his fight. Turning the corner.
Oh, they heard it. They heard it. Gets the one.
One enemy remaining.
Gets a
Gets
second.
a second.
Sage is low. He can win this.
Last player standing.
Doesn't check the left side.
attackers take that first win.
Looks like Cypher's still
Unfortunately,
AFK here.
yeah,
Might have
like-
some technical difficulties.
This is what I trained for.
Might seem like a tech pause on our end. Let's see if Cypher has loaded in. It looks like players are calling a tech pause in chat.
Let's see if this issue gets resolved quickly.
Oh. It looks like Omen's taking the smokes again. I don't know if they're asking for a tech pause or if we are going to do one. Oh. We see a beautiful little loading screen.
In here. Cypher's still DC'd.
With this team comp, do you think it's possible to pull off a 4v5?
Cover going out.
Without the Cypher, no.
Without
They'll
Cypher?
have a hard time holding in things without any trips.
Well, we
so.
see a mid push.
Stay
We see a mid push for. Alright, it sounds
Spike
like we are
down,
doing
B.
a tech pause. The one that will start if they're gonna pause the match now or at the end of the round. It does look like the attackers are still going through mid though. Oh, no, and they straggle over to A. I think they're doing the 5v5 comp. Well, 5v4-ish. No, 4v4. Never mind, I'm mistaken.
Yep.
Looks pretty peaceful, although they are still down Cypher. They get the spike down. And Jet rotates over.
Lock in
Looks like
sight.
we'll be doing the technical
Lock in sight.
You see Jet making her way through the screens. Does Reyna know?
Just sending it. They are in a save round, so they could just
One
die here.
enemy remaining.
It looks like we're being told that everyone's going to disconnect from the game. So we can straggler back in. And we're back.
So yeah, we are going to be taking a tech pause. We'll see if we can get this last player in. I don't know if it's going to reset the game as well, but if anything, we kind of see how these teams kind of want to play out, even though it has only been 2 rounds. We have a little bit of an insight. So do we expect, we'll probably see the same draft because they already confirmed that. It will be interesting to see if there's going to be more to it. But we are going to be taking a tech pause. Everybody just stay chill. Don't worry. We will be back with more of our tournament once we figure out and resolve our issues. Please stay tuned.
Stepped in with a crew, good vibes inside the venue. Here for a good time, not a long time. DJ, can you play that tune? I'm on skank away to the groove. Ask Mick Jagger, you know we got moves. Any bad energy, put it on mute. It's always a shutdown when we come through. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lockdown. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lock. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lockdown. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lock. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lockdown. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lockdown. We got the place on lockdown. We got the place on lockdown. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place the best, you know. We got the 10 out of 10, you know. We came to shut down, you know. We got the bad man sound like, giving you the best to the best, you know. We got the 10 out of 10, you know. We came to shut down. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lockdown. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lock. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lockdown. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lock. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lockdown. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lockdown. Switch. We got the place on lockdown. We got the place on lock. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lockdown. We got the place on lock. We got the place on lock. We got the whole place on lockdown.
We're getting closer. The body's only just begun. You move slower, focusing on you and unison we move. Tingles all over. Every time I feel your touch, I can't get sober. I'm drunk on our chemistry, this burning energy. Your body talks to me, even unspoken. I'm feeling emotions, yeah. Your body talks to me. Your body talks to me, even unspoken. I'm feeling emotions, yeah. Your body talks to me. And this is only the start. See you with my eyes closed. Know exactly where you be. I can hear you when you don't speak. You're taking hold of me like a blazing inferno. If all my senses apart, it's a full-on explosion, and this is only the start. This is only the start. This is only the start. It's only the start. Your body talks to me, even unspoken. I'm feeling emotions, yeah. Your body talks to me. Your body talks to me, even unspoken. I'm feeling emotions, yeah. Your body talks to me. And this is only the start. See you with my eyes closed. Know exactly where you be. I can hear you when you don't speak. You're taking hold of me like a blazing inferno. If all my senses apart, it's a full-on explosion, and this is only the start.
Seek me out, hear me shout, come get it, don't you simmer down. Right now, want you acting like you in the wild. Old style, give me no doubts. Let me know what you want. Your dark desires and your thoughts. Yeah, you can hunt me like a sport now. I got a cold heart, but I'm running hot. I let you cut in that line if you want the spot. When you're ready, baby, come get it. You better work hard, what you waiting for? I'm not a domino boy, but I'll take the floor. When you're ready, oh baby, come get it. Run, 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 I'm waiting. Come, 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 take it. I want you to be my entertainment. No, 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 keep me waiting. Midnight, locked eyes, looking like you got an invite. Alright, maybe we should take this outside. Skin tight in the moonlight. I got a cold heart, but I'm running hot. I let you cut in that line if you want the spot. When you're ready, baby, come get it. You better work hard, what you waiting for? I'm not a domino boy, but I'll take the floor. When you're ready, oh baby, come get it. Run, 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 I'm waiting. Come, 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 take it. I want you to be my entertainment. No, 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 keep me waiting. Things react, feel the shiver running down your back, giving your whole body a tap. I run the game and it's something to play now. This or that, doesn't matter, we'll go tit for tat. We can do it all and circle back. Time for you to take it home. Run, 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 I'm waiting.
Nope. Can't come in.
That's on me. All good.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the ArtU Spring series for Valorant. I know what I'm doing. It's right here. We did learn a couple things while we were on break. We got the team names now. So it's going to be Kirkland's Signature versus Auntie Miko. I'm going to say Auntie, so this guy doesn't punch me. But yeah, we are finally getting everybody back into the game. We are just about to load back in. I'm assuming it's going to be the same picks or bans.
Hopefully.
But if you guys happened to see a swap, what would you switch on either team?
Honestly, I would add a Cypher. I would add a Cypher take away Fade. But that's just my preference. I'm a Cypher main. I love Cypher. He's my GOAT. But that is what I would do.
I think it'd be interesting to see a double controller. Like a Viper Omen.
Viper
That might
Omen.
make it a little fun.
I think we've seen that happen before, and a lot in at least VCT where they like to control the space. So when you do see like the double controller being able to cut off part of the map, especially something like Viper, you can cut off like from A main all the way to mid. It does give you a lot of control on attack and defense. So depending on how versatile these players are and how well they know their own lineups, it might be able to help them out. But we are back at the character selection screen. Once again, we're still on split.
and everybody's just loading back in, getting their characters back in, and getting ready for this next fight here.
Yeah, it looks like no one changed their picks. It would be kind of weird if we let them, but I'm kind of excited to see how this turns out. We were talking about the breach and the fade, I believe, but what about using Brim as smokes on split? I think it's a little odd. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a little old-fashioned, honestly. You used to see it a lot in the earlier seasons because Omen hadn't been buffed yet. So, but his limited amount of smokes is actually not too good. So you end up using them on one site, and then you have nothing to like hit anywhere else if you have to leave.
Yeah, it looks like we actually loaded in this time. Perfect. I agree with you. I don't like that Brim only has 3 smokes, but Omen, in a way, technically has an unlimited amount. Almost.
Careful.
There is a cooldown, but it is a little odd that one smoke could have that. One smoke could have as many as you'd like. If you were forced to play Deadlock or Viper, who would you choose for this map?
Viper.
Viper?
Viper, definitely.
Okay. I see Deadlock on here sometimes, and I'm just a little confused.
Yes, this should do.
Looks like a missed trip and
That goes there.
cage.
We might see that one be correct in the later rounds. They might get it.
What do you think of one ways for Cypher?
goes
I
here.
don't like them.
They're really good if it's on your team.
Yes, exactly. That's why I was like, maybe a Cypher would be a good pick.
Looks like the attackers sent 3 towards mid. Defenders kind of leaving it open. Only the breach watching it. Gets smoked off. Jet's upstairs. Might be able to catch one here. Dibble-Dog doesn't look. Looks away, stunned. Jet misses the critical window to get one. All 4 defenders in heaven here. Dibble gets taken out. So does Nebula.
The 4v4 Spike is down. We see a Brim smoke, and then an Omen smoke.
Two attackers playing pillar here. Get blinded.
Last player standing.
2v1.
Sia tags breach. All up to Fade.
Last player standing.
Fade gets
And
the
Fade
one.
Gets the one.
Gets taken out by Pride.
That was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. You did mention that Raze would initiate a site a lot quicker than these duelists, but it went through pretty quickly, no?
I think that was due to the fact that the defenders kind of left it open.
Yeah, that was
usually you'll see a one person play vent, one person play male.
So we see the Cypher tripping again. Do you think he's gonna get the cage? Do you think he'll get the cage?
That goes there.
They will eventually get this.
He'll do it. I believe in this Cypher. You got this, Shinto. I believe in you. Maybe it's a ping diff or something. I think they're gonna go through mid again.
See all the attackers going up towards mid this time. And they're playing one vent, one male, as I was saying earlier. Flash out come from mid.
Breach.
Tag Sage. She'll probably heal herself back up. As they slowly walk up, defenders aware, putting 3 towards heaven defense. Eye goes out. They don't catch anything. They're not aware of this Jet in the corner, but
Jet
they
with the
haven't gone out.
Mid.
Gets one, gets 2.
Gets 2.
Last one vent. Does he get 3? There's
And
a
he
3rd for the judge.
does. That's a nice 3K from Tactical Nebula. I dislike judge players, if I'm being honest. You guys anger me when I'm against you guys. Oh my god! But when you're with me, I'm okay with that. What do you think of judge players and shorty players?
I love them. I think
Oh
they're
my
the
goodness.
best players.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Only when they're on your team, though, of course, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a nice spot.
I think Cypher has given up on the cage. I think he puts it on the ground now. It's okay, Shinto.
Okay, heavy A side hit for the attackers here.
We see a 1-1-1-1. Interesting spread from the defenders.
Attackers pushing up ramp. Throws the blind out. Doesn't get anything with it. Gets stunned. Defenders get 1.
Player standing.
Gets
Spike
4.
down A.
Sage is all alone. Not seeing the Phoenix and
Pride
gets
with
taken
the
down.
final kill there.
I haven't seen too many blinds from the Phoenix, or unless we're not seeing it on our side. But I haven't seen Phoenix use his util that much yet, except for the heal.
Yeah, I think they're leaving it all up to other people. The breach probably.
6-0 from Pride. Go you, Phoenix. That's a really nice KDA. Wow. And we see the Vandals and Phantoms come out, and then we see a Guardian and a Phantom. I think attackers are a little broke right now.
Attackers see they're having a harder time pushing through mid now since they actually put people towards mid.
I actually think the way that the defenders are defending everywhere, it seems like it works no matter what. So I feel like the attackers are already having a hard time 5-stacking. They're having a hard time splitting. I don't understand, like, I don't know what they could do better. What do you think they could work on?
I think they need to get control of other parts of the map first, because they kind of all 5-man the same spot, and the defending team instantly rotates.
Oh, Breach is blind is out. Jet gets
Nebula with 2.
Enemy remaining.
Dashes
Dashes
away.
out.
And they do another flawless.
Another clean round from the defenders.
Do you think the attackers should slow push then? Do you think they should take their time and maybe like play for picks, or do you think they should still 5-stack and rush in?
I think they should take their time, yeah.
They should take their time.
They should spread out a little bit more, get more of that util out before they actually hit. What happens is they push up mid, they get stuck.
True. They get stuck in mid, and then the defenders have a chance to pinch them into that position through the sides, and I think it leaves them a little stuck.
It looks like they might do something like that here. They're having 3 towards mid, 1 holding garage.
Do you think they're gonna wait for the defenders to push up, or do you think they're just gonna YOLO?
They're just gonna
They're
walk
just gonna walk
up,
in,
yeah.
I guess.
I don't know if they've pushed B with the trips there before. They might not expect it.
Well, when you
Line
always
comes
play
out
against
from the
Cypher.
attacking side. They push up.
Jet gets Omen low.
Can't really fight this Jet and stairs. TP's across.
That was a smart TP.
Solo ult on the Jet there.
And Fade gets taken out.
All up to the people in garage. Defenders know they're there. Stacking it.
Spraying through this cave.
Phoenix ult gets taken out.
One enemy remaining.
Here goes down off Sage. Gets a second.
And
Gets
Fade
taken
is
out by Shinto.
It seems as though nothing is working for them as the attackers. Do you think Split is an attacker-sided or a defender-sided map?
It's definitely more defender-sided, at least for this game, with their comp they have.
Oh, Spike is left straggling.
You don't really see the defenders take any space anywhere. They are mostly playing off of like sound.
So if you were on attacker side right now, what would you be thinking? What would you be shot calling?
Well, honestly, if it was 5-0 like this, I'd probably 5-man B. They leave just the Cypher there, and they're heavy mid, heavy A.
So we see a 3-2 split, and then we see defenders pushing through mid, maybe flanking both sides.
See, they're swinging garage here. They get spotted by the camera. That's going to alert the breach towards mid to rotate over, because they think it's a garage hit. And they keep making noise towards A main.
Jet has
which lets the
taken up
enemy
a
know.
lot of space and takes out one.
Gets the one. The attackers are actually going to send one towards sewers to take care of that flank. They might be wasting time here.
Jet has successfully taken out 2 people, smokes off, and chooses her next
And
fight.
Pizza gets one. He's able to go up ramp. Might be able to take out the people rotating through vent. Ults.
He has a suspicion, sees one.
Gets taken out.
And gets Omen for the last. So it's now 6-0. I don't know about you, but when I'm at this point, I'm just kind of like, I'm over this game. I want to FF go next. What do you do to keep yourself in the game, to keep yourself in that mindset, to keep pushing? I mean, you play seriously, but you also play for fun. But yeah.
Yeah, I think at a 6-0 like this, I'd honestly just send it somewhere and see what works.
You just be like, YOLO, let's go, run and gun kind of thing, or you would play
Yeah,
smart?
I mean, that would probably work, honestly.
I
So you
don't
see
know.
their defenders are doing the exact same setup.
I think I agree with you with they should push B, because it gives them just one person to fight against, and then Jet will carry over, but you know where Jet is.
So like they sit in mid for far too long on their attack push here. Lets the defenders take space in other spots on the map.
I'm surprised we haven't seen too big of a flank yet, although it's been really quickly. It's been played out quickly, so
The attackers are making it
Nice.
onto the side. I don't think Cypher knows.
nice positioning from Fade. I like where she is.
Cypher gets one on site. Just Omen with the spike.
Jet is low. It's a 3v2, 3v1 now.
All up to Omen here. Smokes off Hell. TP's back main. Interesting ult there. Tries to fake him out. They're instantly rotating. This is pretty smart.
Jet has a lingering suspicion. I think Jet stays. Does Jet
don't
know
think
where
he-
Omen is though?
It might be
Does
timing here.
Omen
He's looking
know?
towards mid. He's looking towards male. Took a little bit too much time walking up there. But Jet's
Gets
one,
Jet.
takes him out.
It's a 1v2.
And the Phoenix and Brim already hard rotated over. So it's going to take him a little bit. Omen might have time to move around somewhere.
I don't think Omen knows where they are coming from.
I think he heard him
Can he hear
CT
them,
walking
CT?
on the dirt. Yeah, he's looking.
Is he gonna peek?
He might have seen a bit of
Phoenix?
him there.
Oh, sees his hand.
Oh, gets taken out.
That was doable. That was good. I liked how the attackers went there. I like what the Omen did. I like how he ulted. I like how he TP'd and kind of tricked the other team. I think they're gonna have to start playing smart like that, or not smart, but like little tricks here and there
Yeah,
to
they
win
might-
rounds.
They might start adapting after they saw what happened there. They need to start attacking, like faking,
Mm-hmm.
because the defenders actually rotate really fast off of sound.
So would you do like one person go here, make noise, and then 4 people push a site, or
I think
3
it'd
and
have
2?
to be at least 2
Alright.
hitting towards the site to make noise, to make it believable, and then have some people lurking, and at least one watching mid while they wait.
So it looks like everyone's econ is a little broken on the attacker side, but they all have good guns. So that's an interesting crosshair, actually. That's a cool Sakura crosshair.
Looks like the defenders have actually put a trip on male this time to allow Jet to lurk if she wants to.
I think they're going to push B. They're going to do a 2-3 split. Oh,
They're
Jet is pushing.
already making a lot of noise here. They walled off vent. There's a trip there. Trip gets broken.
breach.
I know it looks like that trip slowed down the male push, but the attackers are already out on site. Up to Jet, whiffs. Whiffs a mag here.
4v3.
And I think the attackers are wary of that mid flank.
We see pings though, so they do know where Phoenix or where they are.
Phoenix doesn't see because the smoke might walk into it, get taken out.
Oh.
Walks into the smoke, gets killed. Breach knows.
They're just kind of
Standoff here.
yeah. Oh.
Ooh,
they
timing on that
wow.
util. Gets him.
Trying to pre-fire, but not necessarily.
3 attackers are still having a hard time planning the spike.
It's a 4v2. It's looking better
Ooh,
for the
gets
attackers.
pushed off stairs.
Fade is half.
Spike down B.
Now it's a 2v2.
Defenders somehow winning this.
Ooh. We can hear the players in the other room screaming. Who's your guess? Who was that?
I'm not sure. That's definitely a morale crusher there. Attackers were just delayed over and over again from planning the spike.
Yeah, the KDAs are, the scoreboard is really interesting right now. 13-8, 7-7-6, 7-5-5-2-0. It is a hard game for the attackers right now. Hopefully we see some morale boost when they switch over, maybe.
It's
I don't know.
possible, yeah.
I'm normally the 0 and 8, I'm not gonna lie, but I just be quiet at this point. I'm just like, okay, have fun.
Yeah, attackers need some more confidence here on their pushes. They kind of get stopped by one piece of util and just sit there and wait.
I think they're afraid of who's there, but they don't understand that every time the defenders are 1-1-1, they're all split apart.
Yeah, I don't think they've understood that they
They seem
rotate
to be
almost instantly.
Yeah, they seem to be backing out immediately. Maybe they're
But
trying to
here, they're giving
fake
it away. Defenders know they're mid now.
Defenders are ready.
Nebula swings. Doesn't get the trade.
Taps, Reyna's down.
Fort Wayne gets the trade. Gets a second. Molly's mid.
It's even.
Molly's Nebula off. Unable to trade that. Attacker's going to vent. But they know someone's in that smoke. They're going to wait for Nebula to walk up.
Oh,
Gets
and
Nebula.
Jet.
This could be the attacker's first round here.
And they win. Go attackers! Woo.
Solid round there. So they hit B garage really early, and it kind of drew all of the defenders over, so they knew that. And then they go up through mid, and the defenders already used some util, so they don't have as much to defend there.
So do you think that util dump, just like a little util dump, works? And if you get the defenders to waste a little bit and then kind of move around the map, wasting their time, you kind of can get your picks? Or do you think?
Exactly, yeah. So
Nice.
since the defenders have a brim, they're able to, if they call, hey, they're attacking B, they have to smoke. So that's
Right.
one less smoke, or they smoke mid. See, the defenders have actually used both their smokes in mid. Wait, all 3 smokes are down.
Breach
there's none
is
for retake.
waiting. So they know Breach is here, but do they know Jet is going to peek it? I don't
They're
know.
wary of the all mid again. They've already rotated over 2 towards vent. Nebula gets 1. Backs off. Now they're doubling up heaven. Nebula tagged.
Jet's
It's taken out.
down. It's a 4v4. Equal. Someone trying to break the wall.
They
Oh,
have breach
Molly's
ults here. They might
off.
try something.
Omen.
Ooh, Reyna pushes through vent, gets taken out. Drops a spike. Teammates forced to push up to grab it.
One enemy remaining.
Phoenix ult. It's all up to Phoenix.
All up to Phoenix here.
2 of them are low, but
It's taken
doesn't
out.
get it. Do you think we're going to see a very strong attacker side from the people who are, sorry, defending side when they switch? Or
Definitely, the way they're playing right now is not very aggressive, so they might be better at hiding in those corners and getting their ones. So we have Phoenix in spawn still as 4 of them head towards A.
do we see a ping issue? Wow, those are scattered pings.
Oh, Phoenix is heading over late. Looks like they're going to do a 5A hit here.
Looks
They
like
have
Omen has
Fade
a
ult. We might see the attacking Omen TP somewhere. Reyna's already out. Sage follows. We see them. They're all still hiding in main. That gives the defenders time to rotate over. They haven't taken any space yet. 4 defenders here on A already. Fade ult hits nothing. Omen TP's onto site. I don't think they're
Reyna's
aware of that.
down.
Phoenix is wary of this. Gets blinded. And they're just double holding Phoenix on the screens.
Fade drops util, gets down to 3v3.
Riot ulting out. Gets the 1. Grabs his stinger instead of his vandal.
Gets taken down. Sage walls
See a
off.
walling off elbow.
Shoot is
Timing on
in.
the util pull out. Gets
Gets
1.
Ah.
Very close there on the attacking side.
That was a smart wall, though it kind of jeopardized your position at the end when they both swung it together. Would you have done that wall, the Sage wall? Or you would have just been like, oh well, you can...
I think I would have walled the left side, honestly, and rather fight the Phoenix there.
Hey, Phoenix got his 1.
His wall there kind of trapped him in the corner, and he was forced to fight the 2. Let's see, the defenders are going to do the exact same setup they've been doing. The attackers aren't going to take advantage of that, I don't think. They're going to leave Omen towards garage here.
They're really close.
Omen smokes top mid. Defenders wary. Brem's already slowly rotating over. Stuns mid, hits 2 with it. Jet's just jiggle peeking.
Sees Reyna.
Sees 1, dashes out. Reyna blinding. They're committing to this heaven push here. Breach ult gets 3. Oh, we see the knives whiff there, all 5 of them.
One enemy remaining.
As they just get pinched in mail.
Switching sides.
So now we see a switch. What do you expect from the attackers? What would you tell your team to do? What is your first sight whenever you switch sides?
I'd tell the Sage to play towards mail, be able to wall it off. But it looks like they're going heavy A.
It does look like they're 3 stacking A, leaving Fade alone? Question mark. Kind of holding.
4 stacking A, leaving Fade towards mid. They might be planning just a retake gamble here, yeah.
I always get so nervous when I'm the one left alone by my team, because I know I can't hold it, but at least I get intel. But man, going against a 1v5 is never fun. 1v5s are very scary.
It looks like Fade's actually playing default on site here.
Let's see
I'd
if
say
she peeks them.
the best course would be for Fade just to try to get 1 and try and live, but
Had util out, so could not.
attacker's
shoot.
already out. This is fast. Fade tries to sneak one in smoke.
Sage from heaven.
Ran with one. Gets traded out by Nebula. The defenders drop from hell. They see the Raptors 3-man swing it. Stuns out. Gets both of them in hell.
Spike is still not down, but they do have time.
Ooh. We're to 1v2.
Last player standing.
Oh, Omen gets his one. Or his third, actually.
Omen's already low here. One right click could finish this.
And he gets right clicked.
Match point.
I do feel like it's hard to always be behind an econ for a team to be always behind, a little bit broke. As they keep going. It kind of messes with your mental a little bit, you think? Yeah. What do you normally do when you're broke buying? You full buy? You just kind of just like, I'll just go in with the sheriff, you know?
Buy a judge. Buy some sort of shotgun.
Okay, all right.
Shorty.
The shorty comes out.
Yep. Attackers here. Looks like they're going to heavy hit mid here. Defenders, no one in sight. Wait, but are they aware of the vent hold?
I think they hear them.
Wall off vent. The judge
comes out, gets two. And it goes
gets
down.
taken out.
The defenders are...
Ooh, doesn't successfully make it out. All up to Fade and Reyna here. This is the last round.
Is he going to break the trip? Nope. Just kind of...
Looks like they're prioritizing taking heaven control here. They don't want to get shot in the back. Time is running out.
Spike is down.
Pryode flanks up. Gets taken out. The defenders have a chance here. Looking out for the trips. Walks out the cage. Doesn't check his left side. All up to Fade.
And attackers take the map.
That's a win for anti-Miko. Looks like.
Well, yeah, excellent coverage. I'm just out here. I'm just chilling. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the desk. But yeah, was kind of a steamroll, for a lack of a better term. There was a glimmer of hope. I wrote it down. Round number 7, they got the spike down for the first time. It was round 7. They found that adjustment that they needed, and they started to execute on it. And then on round 9, we circled it. It is the one that the attackers won. They did it. So really, really good job there. But I think the momentum and the overall morale of defenders to really start this thing off was just overwhelming. So it's really tough, especially in a best of 1. It's like you either do or don't during this game. There's no adjustments that you can make heading into game 2. So unfortunately, one team will not be able to move on forward, but that doesn't mean that it's the end of our broadcast. We still have another match to go. Is there any other closing statements that you guys have for this match?
I do have a couple words for that. For Kirkland's signature, is be a little bit more confident and swing those angles. You'll definitely win.
For sure. I mean, I think it's not pro play, of course. It's not anything. It's a fun game, but it is about mental too. Valorant's very about oh, I got this. I can 1v1. I got you. And that's how a lot of the times you do win. Or if you're just playing for fun, you do better than when you're not. I think it was a little bit of a mental climb for them, and I think that's unfortunate, and I feel for them. I'm always in that position. But yeah, I do feel for them. That was really tough. That's a hard loss to take.
It's all good. We will be seeing that team once again in our 3rd, 4th place match, so it's definitely not the end of our program. We will be bringing you guys the next 2 teams coming down the pipeline. I'm pretty sure we wrote it down. Yes. Is it the Sheeples? The Shields. So we have the Shields as they face off against Jimmy Dean, a sausage versus a plate. We're going to go ahead and bring you guys that action after a small break, so stay tuned. We'll see you guys on the flip side.
Miles
Come on.
That's on me. That's on me. All good.
All right, everyone. Hi, and welcome back to the ArtU Spring Series 2024. I'm joined by Kanashi and Miko again. We do have an announcement to make. We did say the wrong team won. Kirkland Signature did win the last game, but we will now see the Shields play versus Jimmy Dean. And I believe the teams are ready, about to load in. But while we wait, what's your favorite pixel buff? What's your favorite skin? In general.
I'm gonna say Gaia.
Gaia. Ooh. Okay. Okay. What about you?
I like the what is the arcade one? I forgot what it's called.
The Spectrum?
Glitch Pop.
The glitch?
No, not Glitch Pop.
The one with the
one with the DDR skin.
Oh yeah. I don't know what that's called.
I don't know.
I'm losing my mind. It's been a
okay. And we're getting right into agent pick.
Yeah, hopping on to Bind, very comfortable map for a lot of players, but something that we are just used to seeing in general. So, what do you expect to see on Bind? What are we expecting to see here today?
All right, so just saying, my player to look out for is playing this game, so we should have a fun match here. A fun match here. Looks like the defenders are going with a Viper. Oh no? They're still not sure. But the attackers seem pretty set on the Omen. Pretty standard comp we're seeing here.
Yeah, once again, really standard comp moving forward, and we are expecting to hopefully see, okay, the Viper is locked in. We'll see how well the defenders can utilize the wall. Bind is kind of a smaller map, so you have the ability to block off quite a bit of sightline, and you can play on one site and literally cut it off from the other. So we'll see if they know the lineups for that. We'll keep an eye out on Sanjay for that. Meanwhile, the other side, we still got quite a bit. Komodo hitting up that raise that we've seen once before. And I think raise is going to be another one to clear out backside, being able to just push in. Those are all helpful takes throughout this specific map, you know.
I'm kind of excited to see Raze. We have not seen a Raze play yet. And a Yoru. I'm actually kind of excited about Yoru.
Yeah, we're seeing on the attacker side, the Sage pick is interesting. They don't have any form of trip to hold the flank at all through market. And they'll probably end up having to have that Sage play aggressively also.
Yeah, and especially since it is starting on attack, it's more likely going to be used post-plant. You're going to plant it down, just kind of use it to wall off a certain corner, and just make it harder for the defending team to actually get in there. So, once again, I feel like we were talking about it. I know Caitlin mentioned it at the start. Raises and jets are going to be really important to get over hurdles. So, especially on Bind, you know, you have the top of truck, you have like the top of sights. You just have a lot of spaces that you can take up as long as you know how to use your utility. And this is another scary one that we are going to go ahead and peek out as the attackers are going to go ahead and hit B here.
Yeah, dog comes out. They hear that. Looks like the defenders are already sending 2 over for a rotate. Flash comes out for the attackers. Yoriclone walking out. And they mollied off elbow. Attackers already out on site. Defenders just kind of shooting through the smokes. Walled off elbow.
Kind of tough to get through. Just walled off. Going to go ahead and hold it down. So we now see the plant going down for the side of the attackers here. Komodo going to be able to get one. Easily traded out 9. Komodo going to go ahead and pick off 2, but is going to get traded out here. It's 2v3 at the moment. Now 2v2. Low HP coming out for the defense at the moment. Sandman going to be the last one alive. Yumi going to go ahead and switch sides here, but Defuse going to get tapped. We'll see if anyone's going to peek out. No!
Ooh.
Get peeked out. Going to go get destroyed by your vacuum, unfortunately. So it has happened before. And yeah, just like other small pets, they are also afraid of the vacuum.
Yeah, as we saw there, the defenders kind of exploded out on the site there. I wasn't expecting that on the retake.
What do you think about this round 2 Odin? This is something that you have talked about as close as possible, but they're picking it up round 2 with light shields.
That was fully expected. I expected that one the
one.
whole day.
Okay.
I'm ready to see what he has. Looks like they're playing 2 towards Hookah this round. They're holding together. No shotguns, surprisingly.
Yeah,
Flash
hard
comes out, misses
save
him.
coming out to like kind of make sure that their econ is evened out here. But Dog gonna be sent in first. See somebody gonna
Sees
go ahead
one.
and
Here's
up.
the right.
Do they see the other one? They are gonna swing. Kasama gonna be able to actually find one. Fine gonna be able to get one with a headhunter as well. So
Odin gets dropped.
even with less people, they are happening to find a couple of them. Komodo gonna be able to trade out the 2. So 3-on-3 at the moment. Komodo down to quarter HP at the moment. Even more. Sanjay still on the side. They forgot. They tagged him with the dog. Now it's just Komodo versus the world. Very low HP. Potato Guy trying to go ahead and hold them down. But Komodo holding the site. Doesn't quite have the spike either. So a lot to look out for here.
He thinks he's on the left here. Gets caught out.
But yeah, overall great placement. We saw the cross angle that the Viper and the Reyna were trying to hold together. We initially saw them push in, and I thought obviously like they concuss Sanjay with the dog to initiate. I thought they were gonna hard swing on that. They had to deal with Kasam, but the opposite side happens because now you know that they're there, but you have to deal with the other side first. So yeah, just a really good split. Made him think about it. So we start heading into round 3. You know, evening out that round, evening up the econ a little bit. Especially heading into round number 3 now.
Right, Komodo sees one towards U-Haul. Walking up, gets naded off. Defenders send Chamber back over towards A. Their full team is here on short. They're walking up. Defenders just playing passively here, not really peeking anything. Nade comes out from Komodo. Doesn't see anything still. Only confirmed one in U. Komodo's wall banging. Almost gets him. Gets taken up by Mutant. Drone comes out, spots one. Mutant with the second. Gets traded up by Yuumi. Potato blinded. Unfortunately, Yuumi does not get that kill. Gecko comes out for the 1.
Fine's going to be able to clean that up there. So, yeah, just a really clean take. Trying to get that defuse. Should get the defuse. Dancing around the defuse. Gets the defuse. That's how that works. So, really good peak coming out. All right, moving on into round number 4 at the moment. We will see what we could possibly get out of here. But, yeah, once again, like, pretty even match, you know, a lot closer than the last one. And we're just trying to get as close to a match as possible. Your Vacuum once again going into the Odin. Round 4 has the money for it. So
this time he won't get barrel stuffed.
yeah, and hopefully we get to see a couple like wall bangs. As we know, Valorant's walls are made of paper. If you have the right gun, as
Vacuum
we
with the
speak
1.
right there, your Vacuum going to be able to get one to open things up.
They're going to
here.
aggressively push out of showers here. Well, your ult comes out. It's going to gain some ground. We see he's going to help them take out. Oh, gets blinded. Confused, doesn't come out of ult yet, and they have U-Haul control.
Ooh.
Mutant with the 1.
Good head tap.
4v4. Odin gets 1. Spams through the wall, doesn't quite kill him.
Oh
Vacuum
my
with
God.
the 3rd.
Vacuum's just keeping this Odin for as long as they can.
Still has 1 flash here. Can play pretty safe.
All right, Sanjay. It's on Sanjay to be kind of the initiator here. Got around the wall already. It's gonna go ahead and just might have possibly
Turns the flash.
Gonna use the util to go and pull it up. Sanjay gonna be able to get it. Didn't quite defuse it to half, and we'll see if they happen to have enough time to go ahead and get this. Yes, they do.
Ooh, 1 second left.
1.7. Playing it really close, but definitely happens to clutch it out there. Yeah, a couple of people to keep a highlight on. You know, we have Fine currently with 5 and 3 on one side, but your Vacuum with the Odin is something that we have been keeping our eye out for, something that we're not used to seeing often. But if it does show up, it's kind of oppressive. So we'll see if it continues on, if it's working here. I mean, it opened up that fight really well, so hopefully we get to see that again. But a save round coming out from one side, as the other side is just sitting pretty well on econ.
It looks like they're going for a stinger half buy on the attacking side here. You might see an aggressive Yoru play towards a lurk.
They see
They see the barrel.
They see the gun. Yeah, because Sandman's gonna take a little bit of that damage, gonna back out for a quick second.
Chamber's already backed up towards elbow. They're playing really passively here. They don't want to give any ones.
Yep, 9-9, trying to.
Komodo's stuck in the corner.
Not again.
Forced to blast back out.
Just holding it.
Really passive play here. Gets one with the op. Nades Cubby. He's going to be forced to peek out. Oh, doesn't quite finish him off. One health on Cassandran.
The timing is just unfortunate on that side. Good smoke to go ahead and cut that sightline off, but now
Up
it's
to Beast here. Gets naded. Forced to swing. Gets one.
Oh my god.
Unfortunate round.
Really aggressive swing coming out of Beast. Being able to at least get one. They got theirs. They got theirs. You know, you circle that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I got mine. As long as they keep their trades up, they should be pretty good, but looks like one side is still doing pretty good. There's the op that we were mentioning at the start of the broadcast. I don't know if they're hanging on to that. Nope, they're just gonna play with the econ. Nope.
Oh, he's got the backup
He's got
gun.
it back. He's got it back. It's all good. So we'll see how Fine wants to play this out. You know, they did just use their ult to go ahead and peek early, so they might get a little aggressive with this. We'll see if there's another peek or another pick coming out in the future.
Viper ult towards Hookah kind of scares him off at lurk. Nade comes out from Mutant. Does good damage on Vacuum.
Yeah,
They've
Vive
pushed up
just
showers, so they know there's no threat from there.
Yeah, pushing into A short really aggressively right now. Mutant trying to hold back Komodo, just eating up as much space as possible with those blast packs.
Do they know he's on the boxes? They don't.
They don't. Komodo's going to be able to get one. Blind coming through. Can't quite swing onto that. It's a little scary.
Flash comes out, hits one.
Dizzy going above the box. They're going to know that Komodo's in this quarter. So now it's going to force him to swing out. Going to be able to get one, but it's traded out. Fine. Still holding it down, but now the op is out of their hand. And the potato guy not going to be able to clean that up. Beast is going to be able to try to climb back here with a little bit more firepower this time. So
Hold on, I want to see what weapons they're going to buy this round.
Yes.
Looks like Vacuum's actually using a rifle.
that's a first. I mean, we've seen the Odin throughout the whole day, so see if something else changes. But
Ooh, looks like they're deciding on what to buy. Komodo's actually just repping the Sheriff in half armor.
might have to just save up a little bit. Just trying to look for a good pick to start.
Ooh, Vacuum with the one. Looks like they're not aggressing. It's up the chamber here. Defenders rotating over already. TPs.
Yeah, it's another like aggressive B hit. They're gonna use the Yoru clone or the Yoru ult to actually scout out half of the map.
They have Omen here holding that TP.
Yeah, and this
Omen
is,
has the
he has
spike.
the spike though. That is the hardest thing. They need to get onto site, but
Oh, he
can't
uses
really
has to
leave.
ult.
And he does ult onto site. So they're protected here. They have to watch elbow though, as the Reyna is starting to slowly creep up and out of here.
Oh, Mutant with the one.
But
Up to Mutant and Cass here.
yeah, they have the spike down. Pressure's on them. You start seeing.
Wary of a flank here.
Yeah, you see right where the Raze is playing out of hookah right now, trying to make that aggressive push.
Ooh, Cass with one.
Yeah, good find.
Knows there's one garden. Gets him.
Oh, now it's just 1v1.
Beast.
Beast versus Mutant.
Cass is low here. Reses.
Oh, trying to hold off Komodo. Komodo's just trying to stall for time right now. See if they can get
Forced
the
to run back. Has to
They have to
defuse.
defuse. Just forcing it out. Komodo
Oh.
not going to be able to get the taps. But we'll see if they have enough time to go ahead and get it. I don't think so. So the stall, the res was just enough to make sure that they can secure the point, win the site. It wasn't a bait res, but it was just enough to stall. And that is sometimes all you need.
Yeah, I'd say that was worth.
100% worth. So we are trying to figure out where they want to go. Once again, pretty even match coming into this second half. But yeah, the Econ just a little shot from one side. You know, Yumi having to play with a little bit less armor. On the other side, you know, Fine is probably gonna be able to be off their ult. Did not buy a gun, so that is gonna be an interesting thing. Like feels like, you know, these are scrapped teams. These are teams that we just literally thrown together. So synergy might not be 100%, but they are.
Blast backs out. Sees one, gets a little damage on him. Wall comes up. Gecko is really low here.
Okay.
They're getting spammed from showers.
Plant is down. Time's a ticking.
Vacuum made that presence in showers and rotated over. They're going to be watching that for a little bit.
Good shot by 9. Go ahead and start things up. They're trying to heal up. Oh my
Whoa.
god. The firing squad swinging through.
4-man through U-Haul.
The U-Haul at the moment. And they're still going. But do they know the angle? Vacuum is just holding on to it and just TP's back home to bathrooms. And 9 is just going to be able to clean it up. 4-4. Even match moving forward.
Yeah, that was actually a really nice play. Just all rushing U-Haul like that, but unfortunately they took a bit too damage early on. Too much damage early on. Ended up like fish in a barrel.
And it's tough to like check every single angle when you're going out as 4 because you're either being body blocked by the person in front of you, or you just have to guess. You just have to pray that they're like in that spot. Everybody just pick a spot, shoot at it. So overall, like pretty even scoreline. The Viper and the Chamber still doing pretty good, holding down the site with a lot of the space-taking ability. But
looks like he's taking some space on B long this time. He hasn't done that in the past rounds.
Yeah.
The Vacuum's aware of this.
Yeah. He's trying to hold the angle, but dog. 360 dog.
Ooh. Knows he's there.
Yep.
TP's out.
TP's out.
But his team has already taken space there, so he's completely safe.
Yep, Moto.
Up to Chamber alone here to defend site. TP's off. Looks like they're going to play for a retake.
Trying to
Defenders have Gecko ult here.
Yeah, they do. And Komodo does have the Raze ult available as well, so stalling is going to be an option.
Yumi walking up to the smoke here might be able to get this one. Gecko ult comes out for the defenders. Yumi gets one. Gecko ult doesn't hit anything. The attackers get another round.
All right, so Jimmy Dean taking the lead. Shields still playing defense at the moment, but still keeping it really close overall. Really good take overall. Vacuum kind of being the MVP of Jimmy Dean right now. You know, just mowing them down as best as they can. Meanwhile, Shields just playing nice and slow. You know, they are on defense. They're playing more reactive, and yeah, just taking their time. So overall, a lot closer of a match. We will see if this plays into especially third and fourth place or later down the line. So
looks like they're passively playing B-hold here. Just kind of hiding in the cubbies. Oh, he sees him with your ult. But he gets one still.
Like,
dodges all the bullets somehow.
No way. This man's like Neo from
ult comes out from Komodo. Doesn't quite see anyone.
Might fire that just blindly.
Sanjay's still alive.
He's still in the corner for a little bit. Komodo's gonna be
bought some time there for his team.
Yeah. Now it's just up to Shield to go ahead and play this retake.
Mutant TPs.
Not a lot of utility to be used here though, so it's gonna be a little bit of a dry fight. Just has to win the pure peak battle. Mutant gonna go ahead and throw one into the corner.
Completely
Komodo blind. He could smell him through the blind. Going to be able to grab one. And 9-9 going to be able to close it out there. So Jimmy Dean, the 6-4 at the moment. See if it leans into anything else later. Still even. Like pretty even across the board. Full buys this round. So everybody's just getting used to it.
A little disappointed I haven't seen more Odin coming out from Vacuum. Looks like their defense is playing aggressive B long here. two holding it this time. They're going to flash out once they hear any noise. Flash comes out, gets one. And they're able to get one off that.
They get one.
They pop the Seekers. Flash is mutant. Potato's trapped in that corner.
Cabbages are running at him right now. Komodo going to be able to get one with the paint shells to go ahead and open things up as well. So even though they are down one, they traded at least one. So the other thing to keep in mind now, Viper is alone on the A site.
Ooh.
But does have the ult available if they want to just eat up space.
Renegade's tag there, has 10 health left. And all the attackers TP.
Yeah, the rotation.
Leaving just Viper.
Rotation is real. It is coming in. Beast's going to go ahead and get this plant down. It's going to force the defense to now have to take more space here. Sanjay looking towards bathrooms at the moment. Trying to push in with the rest of the team.
They wanna, they're prioritizing U-Haul, yeah. Dog comes out, gets nothing. They know he's there.
Oh, the hard swing.
Ooh, gets double swung.
Komodo going to be able to trade one for one. So
Ooh,
it's a
Beast
2v2
with
at
one.
the moment.
Cass is low here.
Yeah, that's the thing to keep in mind. Mutant going to be able to find Beast, and now it's just Komodo versus the world. They check one side, they check the other. He's playing it really patiently. He gets the first pick. He's going to go ahead and satchels to the other side. Komodo, half HP.
He's holding it.
Trying to hold it. Can he get it? Komodo clutches up and gets that 4-piece for himself. And it's going to go ahead and take the lead for Jimmy Dean.
No, that last round actually looks like the defenders won that.
Oh, they
He
did.
got
They
it
got
off
the
right before he
defuse.
died.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Komodo swung just a millisecond sooner.
Yeah, just it's freaking out. Didn't know it was halved. Had to just go for it.
Yeah, I don't think he anticipated he would have stuck it.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things where, like, when you're too big-brained, you think that, oh, they stopped it at half, and then it's like, nope, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm just defusing. If you don't shoot me, I'm gonna win it. So, really good play coming out from the side of Shield, just trying to even up the score before the half. Komodo, aggressive ult going in, just saying, there they are, being able to find one.
So an Elba, Viper's rotating over already. Defenders don't really have any util for retake here, just the chamber up.
Yeah, you do see
But
Fine
do they
looking
check
for
this
something.
cubby? Komodo
Oh, the
swings, gets
swing.
one. Vacuum cleans out the round.
5-7, still a pretty even game overall. Something that we can expect coming out from some of these teams. But yeah, really interesting techs that we've seen throughout this entire game. You know, Vacuum opening up with the Odin, forcing players to play a little bit more scared, a little bit slower. Komodo, on the other hand, you know, just blast backing in, creating space for the team, making it really tough for them. But you do have, on the other side, you had Sanjay and Fine just being able to hold down sight. So with the side flip, we'll see if they have enough firepower on one side or how aggressive the defense wants to get because of the way how their team is built. So we'll see how that plays out. You know, half flips are genuinely the time where things happen. Just different shake-up of mentality. And just a good way to kind of like get a good mental reset if you're trying to go into here.
Looks like the attackers have gone with a default on the pistol round. Very interesting. It seems like it's an actual strat coming from them.
Yeah, just making a little bit of noise in showers to start, but...
Well, I don't think they know that Vacuum's up short in the cubby already.
Oh no, the 2 shots! Only you're going to be able to...
working out, it's a default.
Yeah, just going to be able to clip Mutant just a little bit, but they'll see if they can land one more bullet. Can they do it?
Snade it off. Defender's forced to rotate late here.
Yeah, now they're going to eat up even more space. Yumi playing on this defense at the moment. Going to get mollied off as well.
Spike planted.
Ooh, nade comes out to try and defuse that. Stop that spike plant. Fake TP.
Oh, the headhunter. Going to be able to grab one. That's a 2v5 at the moment, but some of them are pretty low. Never mind. So
up to Komodo here.
Komodo versus the world. At the
Can he do it?
Oh, Sanjay.
Sanjay not looking.
Wrong side. It happens.
No, unaware. He's going to get shot in the back. Komodo with a second.
Oh my god. He is finding him.
Gets cast low. 2 low players here. He has a chance.
Okay.
Nades long.
Yeah, paint shells the corner, trying to push up against Gasmindo. Doesn't know that Mutant is crouched near the spike. And that's the round that they needed. They needed that that first pistol round to go their way. Try to even it up, 6-7. So overall, pretty tough push here.
Gun here.
Now, do you think they would be gaining any momentum off that win, or?
I think that would help them out in terms of at least the mental saying, hey, we're only one round down. We have better econ at the moment, so we might as well flex that while we can. If they go ahead and do that, I think that that would help them in the long run with their push, and it may even flip the script heading into the second half. So,
It looks like the attackers are having the Viper lurk over towards B here, potentially get one. Odin coming out from the attacking side.
Not a gun that we see every day, but they just want to shoot through walls. They want to kind of guess where people are. So.
Defenders have put 4 towards A here. If the attackers see that, they're going to start rotating over.
Yeah, and this is the reason why they left Sanjay on this side. They're getting a lot of information here, but the Omen is still lurking. He's still just chilling in one spot, and they find out that the rotation is coming.
Oh, yep. Preemptive rotate out of vacuum here. He can still TP.
Oh.
Ooh, they're getting up in some rat angles here.
Yeah, lots of noise
I
coming out.
don't know if they're going to check this corner where vacuum's sitting. He's got a shorty out.
He's got a shorty. He's going to get little bro.
Oh, he's going to get spotted.
Oh, no. He's playing it so smart. No way.
Wait.
He's defusing in the smoke.
No,
they
that's
don't
not
know
possible.
that he's here.
They molly it.
They molly it. They gave him just a little bit of time, but he got half. That is important. That is impressive. Oh, no, he's going back. He's going back.
Oh, it doesn't get it.
Oh, my God.
They're playing closer on the spike now, making sure they're not getting ninja'd.
Exactly. And what the Beast going to be able to take off Mutant's head.
Ooh.
Trades going
Up
left
to
and right.
Beast.
Beast has got 3.
With that Marshall, he should be able to kill him. If he hits
Oh,
him
no,
one
he
shot.
might just stick it.
Oh, unfortunate.
Not enough time. Oh, my God. These close defuses tend to go the way towards shield throughout this whole match. And, oh, my God, down to the milliseconds this time.
I can't believe he went for that ninja defuse.
The ninja defuse was wild. I did not expect a ninja defuse. Like, he was patient with Wingman because he knew Wingman doesn't carry a gun on him. So he's just like, just put it down. We'll make the beep at the same time. And if they don't check it, we're fine. So, really well done.
Slow walk up here. Sky sees 2. Flash doesn't quite slow him down.
Pretty even. 9-9 gonna get taken out. Yumi trying to.
Cass gets the gun.
Dizzy.
Odin in the corner.
And they're still lurking the Viper on the other side too. They're kind of just letting the pace come to them and figuring out where they need to go. Sanjay's still holding this corner.
Odin spam through the wall. Scares him off. They might do an A hit here if they can get something on short.
Yeah, and you start seeing the rotation from short. Originally it was from bathroom, but okay, walls up. Komodo has this angle.
Ooh, gets one. Can he stop the plant?
Does he want to
Tries.
stop the plant? No, he's going to get tagged up here.
Spike planted.
It's a 2v2. The Odin is in hand, so now we got to keep that in mind. But it's going to be Sanjay and Fine playing off of each other.
Fine's
Oh!
going to get one.
Gets the pixel on Yumi. Vacuum. Trying to find one.
Dude, here's him drop.
Oh, he's...
Ooh, this is difficult.
Yeah. Well,
Ooh,
okay.
Fakes it. Do they think he dropped or not? Oh, he's looking up for heaven. Gets one.
Gets a head tap.
Left his crosshair in between.
Yeah. It's one of those ones where it's like, are they left or right side? What do I pick? You know, you could just TP behind me. Couple of ults coming out from the shield this time. So they do have Thresh and they have a chamber ult as well. If they want to go ahead and punch some holes through people, they have that option. But yeah, this is the momentum that we were talking about. You know, you see how Jimmy Dean currently hasn't won a round since. Econ's broken a little bit, so they have to reset a little bit. But it will give them time. It will give them a lot of time to figure out where exactly they want to go here.
Ooh, looks like he's playing off to flash off sound. He's going to swing. A little damage taken there. But they're still playing default.
Little tag up there.
Defender sees a little sus. The Sage is kind of rotating on and off.
Yeah, they don't know where they want to go. Their comms are sounding like a Courage the Cowardly Dog episode. Exactly how it operates here. You hear gunfire, you just go. It happens all the time.
Ooh, Chamber waiting to TP here, ready for his team.
And he gets the TP.
Attackers start attacking.
He's running.
Get the one behind triple. Gets vacuum.
Sanjay with 2 already.
They've already taken all of backside here too, so the defenders are not safe.
Yeah. Finds one. Beast is going to be able to find Mutant.
If they get a second here, they could do something. Ooh, it's just a shorty.
Shorty. It's just how it plays out sometimes. Picks up the wrong gun, but the momentum shift is huge. You see how Shield was down 5-7 heading into the half. Now it's 9-7. They seem pretty unstoppable throughout a couple of these rounds. So this round, hopefully they have enough gun. They should be able to even it out. Beast gonna have to buy a little bit lower there. Gonna go for a Bulldog instead, but
looks like we're gonna see a little aggressive shower play here. Maybe take some space so they know for sure the attackers aren't hitting A.
Yeah, because they have been bitten by that at least twice so far.
Flash comes out. They don't see anything. They're gonna call that it's probably B.
Yeah, and it is heavy B. You see everybody.
We see that vacuum TP's over. They're ready for a B hit here.
We see the conga line going through B long, but we'll see if that is just like a head fake to go ahead and rotate through, or something. Oh no!
Explode out here.
The firing squad is just chilling there.
Oh, they come out.
Blind ready.
Vacuum with 2.
Vacuum with 2.
Can he get the third?
The
third. We might see an ace here.
And they stop Wingman.
Does
so
he greed in for this? Has a flash.
We'll see if the team is gonna go ahead and let him cook here, or if they're just gonna have to back out at the moment.
Looks like he's playing it safe.
Yeah, the Razes are sharing a dinner on the backside. No, the ace is not gonna happen. Komodo gonna take that away. Boo. But it's all good. They're just looking for a round win. They're looking
Cass
for
is long. Komodo holding it. Komodo's also 1. Cass might try to fight here. Ooh. Decides against it.
It's like a game of Pac-Man. You just see Pac-Man with like 2 HP. Nope, they're gonna get taken out. Ghosts are here. Beast is here. Gonna be able to clean that up. That is the momentum stopper that they needed. They got the buys that they needed. Was a little expensive on their end, but just able to try to even it up right now. Couple of ults coming out as well. We see quite a few actually coming out from both sides. So we'll see if this is gonna be around that. You know, they unload quite a few of these. Try to apply that pressure, try to swing that momentum back, or if the side of Jimmy Dean is going to, you know, push with this, be able to stop the initial momentum and try to even up the score here.
Looks like they're doing the same thing they did. They're flashing out. Flash doesn't quite get anything, gets stuck on the doorway. Komodo sees the op, decides not to swing that again. He does have his ult here though, so if they push showers, he could get a couple.
Yeah, he's waiting for the aggressive push to come out first, and then going to be able to play reactively.
Yeah, the defenders don't quite believe it's an A hit here. The attackers, you see that?
Yeah.
They're rotating off.
They applied pressure with the initial hit, and now they are rotating. They are running. They have laced up their Nikes. They are working on
Vacuum
their cardio.
TP's out. They took a little bit too long.
Yeah.
He was still not sure which site to go to.
They still have that wall up too, the Sage wall. So, oh, nope, never mind.
Beast might get one.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, gets blinded.
Gets blinded.
Unfortunate timing.
Yeah, just not going to be able to. Oh, okay. Going through the TP as well. Vacuum. Yumi going to be able to grab 2.
Ooh, Viper lurk through the TP.
Yep. They have to recover the spike, and it's literally in the middle of a firing range.
Fine and Sanjay. Sanjay already 1 health. Gets the spike. Goes for the TP.
So it might be the hit, but I don't know if rotating everybody is going to be the play, but they at least have 2 heading over here.
Ooh, Vacuum sees 1. He might go for it this.
Yeah, Vacuum has spotted out fine.
Unfortunate.
And the Viper ult trying to create some space. Not going to be enough time, but
Yeah,
9
gets left.
seconds. It's just going to be up to Fine if he wants to go and pick up a couple of KOs, maybe a couple kills. But we will see. Nope, just going to hold an angle. Going to watch the smoke. Pretty good. Back out. 9-9. Not the player.
Unfortunate.
Talking about the score.
There.
Getting pretty close. Not a ton of ults, lots of ults committed on the side of the Shield. Didn't really get as much as they wanted to out of those fights, but still gave them a lot of space. That is something that, you know, sometimes you have to be the aggressor in order to eat space, in order to create space. So, you know, Fine popping the ult early to try to get Komodo off the angle that they peaked earlier. Really good punish, trying to punish off of, what is it? What's the term? Off habits, yes. Gonna be able to grab that one.
Back.
Yeah.
Ult comes out from Mutant, gets up on top of the boxes, doesn't quite know where anyone is. Sees one behind Truck there for a second. Ult gets nothing. Gets taken out by the triple hold. Ooh, misses the no scope.
But it's Potato Guide. The Potato
They don't
Guide.
quite know where he is.
Now they do.
Oh.
He's the last one here. Everyone pulling up, getting that defuse. Big momentum swing after that after those initial starting rounds where you see that they strung 4 in a row, being able to stop that. Now going towards the other way, you know. It's kind of a game of waves. It's like who has the money to really hold it down, and when can we push together? So that's becoming the big question. Fine, gonna have to buy light shields here. 9, on the other hand, does have the op. We'll see where they have to play that.
Well, looks like the attackers are trying something different here. The last couple rounds haven't been working. They're sending 2 towards Showers, 2 towards
Komodo
Hookah,
missed
and 1
the
long.
last back. He's mad.
Ooh, op gets 1. Mutant trades it out.
Yeah, that's the op down though. That's a really big initial hit.
Sage
Moves on
holding
the
the wall up. Gets
Using it
blinded.
reactively instead, though.
Gets
oh
1.
My God, gets 1.
Runs out of ammo. Fine already pushed up Garden. No one's rotating though.
Yeah, they're just they're playing default. They're finding a couple picks here and there, and just playing it nice and slow. You know, sometimes the best meals are slow cooked.
Unfortunate. The attackers thought that they had sent one over to B.
It's one of the ones that you just like leave in the pot and then you wait until after work and then it's just ready. You know, so maybe that's what they're cooking with today. Other people are deciding to go with like a hot pocket, just going quick. 3 minutes in the microwave. Fine,
Gets Komodo.
And yeah, that's usually how it plays out.
Cast TPs to B. Sees the Omen line, knows Omen's close. Doesn't quite commit.
Still plant though. That's
Yumi gets her. Up to Fine here. Both defenders full health.
Lacing up the Nikes, trying to run it down.
Ooh, playing off the drop sound. Swings.
Yep, Vacuum going to be able to clean that up. Do you think your vacuum is Dyson, as in a Tyson reference, as in a Tens reference? Do you think that's the train of thought here?
It could be.
Okay. What is your favorite thing to vacuum up? I like crushing up Cheerios and accidentally like putting it in the cart.
That's pretty gross, man.
Okay, yeah, I won't do that. But yeah, your vacuum, you know, cleaning up the competition at the moment, just making sure that everything is going according to plan there. Once again, this is a series of runs. You have a couple of rounds that go towards the Shields way. You have a couple rounds going towards Jimmy Dean. You know, they just got to figure out where exactly they want to go with some of these fights.
Looks like they've pulled 4 of the defenders over to B.
The only thing I pull is push doors, Biko. So we got to go ahead and figure out if they can do better than me. I'm pretty sure they are. They're in the series. They're keeping it close, and a couple of taps going here and there.
Duck the bullets in the corner back there.
Hey man, it's working. It's going over their head. They don't have to worry about it.
He took quite a little bit of damage there.
He's still there.
He's still sitting there.
But
oh, he's crouch walking out.
Can't show your head, especially if...
And Potato Guide going up A short, throws a flash. Gets Komodo to use his nade.
He throws the dizzy, and it's rotating one more player over. So
The Seeker's gonna let him know that it's gonna be B. Vacuum with the 1. Viper can't quite trade it out.
yeah, it's going.
Mutant goes out on site, doesn't check the wall. Gets taken out from CT. Vacuum still safe in elbow.
Spike is down.
Doesn't
though.
quite get the kill, gets taken out.
Yeah, just it's really tough to
Flank
hold it
here comes
down.
out.
9 going to pick off 2. Can they get one more? Sanjay.
Ooh, not too sure.
Checking both sides, but you know, they say when you cross the street, you gotta check, you gotta look both ways. But when the street is 3-way, you just gotta pray. That's just how it works. But yeah, the momentum definitely shifting towards Jimmy Dean. They got their protein in at breakfast, and they strung 5 rounds in a row. It's really working out for them. So really well done, really good bounce back. But you know, this is a game of runs. You never know. They might get overzealous. They might not be able to close it out. But once again, Shield they had an excellent defense round, and then just able to roll a little bit of that forward. But now we have to see what they're gonna pull out here.
And our potentially last round, the Shield have decided to purchase full buy here, whatever they can. A couple stingers, a guardian, and they're getting stuck in showers. They haven't sent anyone anywhere else.
They're not shooting where they need to shoot. They're sharing a whole dinner right now.
The dog spots too here. We might see the defenders start to take some space elsewhere.
Sandre starts off with
3v5 here. Yumi's going to go ahead and tuck in Cubby on B.
The Shield conga line moving towards B at the moment, but looks like they're splitting back up in market. Your vacuum.
Who's really drawing some confusion from the defending side here.
Yeah. But they did clear out the entirety of showers at the moment. So you start seeing how aggressive they're pushing. Oh. Okay.
There's there.
He knows it.
Gets him.
Mutant going to be able to grab one.
Draws a rotate off.
Yep. And that's really big for them right now. They just need any numbers they can in order to push in here safely.
Ooh, unfortunate. Cash shows.
Oh, Fine is down too. So looking really dire right now.
14 seconds. They have to do something here. It'll be their last round.
Lacing up the Nike.
Gets taken out. Up to Mutant. Already won. Yumi kills him for the winning round.
And there we go. Jimmy Dean serving up their opponents on a platter. Going to be able to take this matchup here. They're going to be moving on into our second match, so they'll get a little bit of a break as we're going to go ahead and head into round 3 and 4. But 9-13, solid stat line overall. You know, Caitlin, you've been on the side scribbling notes. What did you think? What did you think of the match?
I mean, I thought it was nice and clean. I thought it was a very clean match. It was very push and pull, like a little tug of war. You made a really good point about how like it kept flip-flopping. It was always one side, and then it was another, and they just finally got to pull ahead towards the end of the game. I saw some really, really cool plays. We saw Yoru in the smoke, just hiding there with his shorty. Was really, really patient with it. And we saw Komodo being patient as well in showers around round 7. And he was just waiting there, almost got the clutch, almost got it, and then didn't. But it was a nice and clean round map, and I thought it was really, really cool to see how two teams that are very, very similar in level can play against each other and just kind of footstep forward and find their groove, and it was really entertaining to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's some things like this that we look forward to seeing in these kinds of matches, you know. Close matches, really tough competition, and we're looking forward to even more of that. Miko, now that we've seen the two matches play, who do you think, heading into our 3-4 match, we had Auntie Miko versus the Shield.
Yeah.
What have you seen from both of these teams, and what can you expect to see heading into our 3rd, 4th place match?
For our 3rd and 4th place match, I'm thinking that the Shield have a higher chance. They just seem to understand the flow of the map better. They take more space in other places. Where the anti-Miko, they usually just 5-hit everywhere.
Okay, so you're expecting to see that, especially heading into the 3rd, 4th place match. I know we're going to go ahead and break this down, but we do have to take a quick break. We have to go ahead and get the teams settled in.
So I just got the word from the producer. We are not going to be watching the 3-4 match. We're actually going to be watching the 1-2. It's going to be a best of 3, so it is going to be a little bit bigger format. We are going to take a quick break. If there's anything else that we will change, we'll let you know once we come back. We're going to take a quick break so we don't completely fry under these lights. But yeah, stick around. We'll be right back with even more Valorant tournament coming right at you.
Whispering when you're asleep. Am I dumb for hoping they're me? I should know better. Yeah, I should know better. Waving a white flag going under. I should have seen the signs. And if we're honest with each other, I think it's time. 'Cause the heart only breaks when there's room to be broken. One foot out the door, too afraid to be close. It isn't me. It isn't me. Like a drive in the rain, you don't know where you're going. When someone gives up and it hurts 'cause you know it isn't me. It isn't me. It isn't me. My girl wasn't good enough. Why don't we call it what it was? Always been one-sided love, and I can do better, and I should do better. Waving a white flag going under. I should have seen the signs. And if we're honest with each other, I think it's time. 'Cause the heart only breaks when there's room to be broken. One foot out the door, too afraid to be close. It isn't me. It isn't me. Like a drive in the rain, you don't know where you're going. When someone gives up and it hurts 'cause you know it isn't me. It isn't me. It isn't me. Searching for with a break of a day to follow away to you. It's like the end of the day. I ain't looking for no reason to change. 'Cause everything is good for you. Baby, I can see you. We're gonna shout it out to the sky. Tell our secrets to the night. So we can see the end inside. We're gonna shout it out to the sky. We're not
so tough, cause inside I can see that it eats you up. You get high, wonder why do you cry so much? So tired, you're trying to find it. All these good dreams, when you wake up it brings bad luck. You lose sleep, overthinking won't get you stuck. You seem like all the time I get all fixed up. Could trade me, we could switch seats. Reach out my hand to you, I'll pull you in closer. Open the windows up, sun on your skin soaked up. All of your gravity goes when the wind picks up. Lift off your free falling until you feel weightless. Oh, you gotta let it go. Higher than a spaceship. Now you really set it off. Now you feel weightless. Now you feel weightless. Till you feel weightless. Oh, you gotta let it go. But psychics tell me, why does it cut so deep? The head speaks for the heart cause it gets too weak. You pull strings but it still doesn't feel so sweet. Let me give your friend. Reach out my hand to you, I'll pull you in closer. Open the windows up, sun on your skin soaked up. All of your gravity goes when the wind picks up. Lift off your free falling until you feel weightless. Oh, you gotta let it go. Higher than a spaceship. Now you really set it off. Now you feel weightless. Now you feel weightless. Till you feel weightless. Oh, you gotta let it
Get it. It's wild. It's hot.
Nope. Can't come in.
That's on me. That's on me. All good.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the ArtU Spring Series. I'm joined by Kanashi and Caitlin on the desk. And upcoming, we have our finals match with Kirkland Signature versus Jimmy Dean, I believe.
That is a matchup that we do have. I'm excited to see if it's Kirkland Signature hot dogs. Are they going to be $1.50 or not?
Oh
That is
my
all,
goodness!
That's all I'm fighting here for.
Oh my god! Someone's hungry.
I am.
I'm actually excited to see these team comps. I think both teams are really good. They're kind of finding their rhythm. I know they're thrown in. No one knows anyone, and everyone's just like, oh, we're all friends, but we've never played on a team together like this. But they are doing a good job of communicating. We can't hear them, but it looks like they're communicating. And kind of got their stuff together, you know.
Now, a question for you guys: do you think, or which team do you think will have like a more comp-based like strats or anything like that?
Comp as in like ranked or like?
No, I mean like you think they're gonna pick the agents you expect them to pick, or you think they're just gonna comfort all the way?
I do think that when it comes to these kinds of teams where you're like pretty much put together like randomly, comfort picks are really important. It's something that like you understand well enough. But I would understand if somebody in the team is like, hey, are you comfortable playing X, Y, and Z? Take a shot at it, and we'll definitely see it in play when it comes out to whatever map they pick. Because like, you know, some agents just don't necessarily mesh well on other maps, so it's just a matter of like, okay, yeah, maybe you have been playing X, Y, and Z, but like, are you comfortable on this? Or like, can you play this for like a map? We'll see.
I would almost put this out there that a lot of times people do play meta normally. A lot of people play Raze. A lot of people play Jet. I have not met a single duelist that doesn't know Raze or Jet or Reyna or Phoenix. Actually, Phoenix is a little bit nicher. But if that being said, a lot of people's comfort picks might just be meta, and that's just how the game kind of is, especially in ranked right now. But yeah, what about you, Miko? What do you think?
I'm hoping I see a different like Sentinel.
Yeah.
I don't want to see
Let's
a
see a
Sage.
KJ.
Yeah, I want to see something that has more like trips, something like that.
Do you think we'll see a deadlock today?
I hope not. No offense. If you're a deadlock lover.
If they don't have Komodo on the duel list, I think he'll pick.
I think he would do.
Deadlock. Yeah.
Like he's one of those guys who would be comfortable playing it, but I don't see him picking anything else other than a duelist heading into this match. So, but you know, it's a best of 3. You never know. He might switch it up moving forward. So, we'll be definitely keeping an eye out for that as we are heading into our, grand finals match. Best of 3s always give you enough time to adjust as well. So I think that's another thing that we have to keep in mind.
They also, we did not mention this before, but they did get to ban maps. So they get to strategically kind of set up for these maps, and which kind of deters me from the thinking that they would just troll. I am with you there. I do want to see some random duelist or random team comp, which I think would be kind of funny. I'd have to hold in my laughter a little bit. But since they are choosing maps, I think they're kind of in the mindset that's like, this is a little serious. It's for fun. It's for fun, but it's also a little serious. It's like a fun little rivalry between friends. But it does give them that kind of like tournament mindset a little bit, and they're going to probably push for that a little bit more and play to win, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, and I could see that being the mentality, especially heading into, the spring series, first one of, this semester with this group. So we'll definitely see, like, who moves on top, if there's, like, certain shot calls that we are expecting to see, and who really has that experience moving into it. So I feel like that's going to be a lot that we have to keep in mind as we take a peek and let them load in. We are just waiting for approval from both sides to say we're ready, because we've been ready. We're at this desk.
What about the Odin and the Ob?
What?
Miko. Did you appreciate it, or is it just like a
We saw last match that they tried to use the Odin, right? A little shaky. They didn't quite get as many kills with it as I was hoping to see. But since it's a best of 3, we might see it come out more.
Yeah, I think with each map, I feel like that's determines like which gun you're going to use, obviously. So if it happens to be something like Ascent, you have that classic B initial hit with the Odin that you've seen. You can see people shooting through the floor, all possible options. So we'll definitely be keeping a peek out on that, and we'll see what the teams decide to pick up in terms of their map pick as well. So just a lot to keep in mind.
What's your ban? If you had the power to ban a map, and you're just like, screw my team, whatever. I don't care what they think. What would you ban personally?
I don't know. I like all the maps. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a bad map. Maybe Lotus.
Maybe Lotus. Is it because of how many sites there are, or is it just because of how you play?
It's just more annoying. I think the agents that you end up playing.
Really?
Yeah.
Raised, Omen.
You can't really play like that many different agents on Lotus.
True.
There's
Not
like a
much
specific
diversity.
way. Yeah.
For sure. Looks like we're going into agent pick.
Funny enough, it's Lotus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lovely. We'll see some good plays.
I heard it's called Lotus because there's a lotus flower in the map.
Really?
It's pretty cool.
I'm not going to lie. When I first started learning the game, I thought Split was Lotus. I don't know how. I'm still kind of iffy with the names, but don't roll your eyes at me, Kanashi.
No, it happens. Because, like, I started at the beginning, and I only knew 3 maps. And then literally anything else that comes after that, I'm like,
Well, you played beta, right? You played from beta.
I played from beta.
I didn't. I learned this game 2 months ago.
Oh, my. Okay. It's all good. We're here to see how the players go, how the players play. And, yeah, we're just chillin'. That's what we're doing. We're waiting for agent select, figuring out exactly who they want as they
we see a KJ for Miko. Props to Miko.
Miko said different Sentinel. He got one different Sentinel. So, we'll see what comes out of this team here.
So defenders, I believe, are Auntie, Miko, and then attackers are.
Oh, wait, no.
the
Defenders are Kirkland's signature.
Oh my God! Yes.
And then attackers
Kirkland.
are Jimmy Dean.
Jimmy Dean. All right. So we see Kirkland's signature against Jimmy. Oh, I'm surprised that the defenders don't have an Omen. That's quite odd.
So yeah, they are gonna opt for the Brimstone, which I have seen on this map a couple times, but that is a trade-off. If you pick Brimstone, your specific usage of smokes are only limited to 3. As Omen, you have the time to regenerate it, use it again. So rotating and using your smokes that way is more optimal. But on the other hand, Brimstone offers you Orbital Strike, which if you use it well enough to clear out a certain angle, it makes it so tough for defenders to sometimes like wiggle their way out.
Of course.
So like especially on Lotus, like if you have like for example like a tree, you have like back of B site, you have like literally waterfall on C. It traps certain players into certain spots and it makes it tougher for them. So it really depends on how quickly Orbital Strike is live. And if it's live all the time, it's going to be so tough for Jimmy Dean to actually get into the Kirkland signature defense.
See, you went into that. I was just a comfort pick.
Oh, no, it could be. It could just be a comfort pick.
I saw Sticky Fort Wayne play Brim on the first map we saw. And I wouldn't say Brim is meta. I would not say Brim is meta for this map. I would say if you're going to go with Brim, I would probably ask for another smokes. Maybe. That's just my thought. But Omen pick is meta. And so that makes sense to me. However, the Brim pick does seem like a little bit more of a comfortability, trying to find your rhythm again. It's smokes is smokes. But it is a trade-off, as you did say. Though I do think Omen can play alone and play with a team. Brim is a lot more team focused.
Yeah. You need the squad to rotate with you.
Yeah.
You know, utilizing the molly as well to just kind of hold them off.
Right. Yeah. And if you're stuck alone as a Brim, you're kind of you're gonna molly out and then be like, oh yeah, stim beacon.
Yeah.
But Omen does have the util to get out of really sticky situations. So that will be interesting to see. What do you think of the Gecko KJ pick though?
I'm glad that we're seeing once again like Miko wanted to see a different Sentinel.
Right.
He's gonna get a different Sentinel, so I'm excited to see that. But I haven't seen a lot of KJ on Lotus.
I haven't either. I'm interested in this.
That's something that I want to see how they set up and like maybe possibly learn from it, because it gives them enough space to maybe do a little bit of coverage. But the thing to keep in mind is, that it is proximity based. So if you have a certain setup and you're not in a spot that keeps both of them live, it does make it tougher for like people to actually like find the rotation and find the spot that they need.
I agree with that. I think KJ is really interesting on this map, but we do see the defenders stacking B and A, not C. No one goes C, to be honest. It's always a rotate over to C. So that's interesting to see. And now we see a B push from the attackers. We see Phoenix going through waterfall.
He's just trying to hold it, just see if there's any noise. Nope, Dizzy's gonna start things off, just being chucked in there, like every good Gecko pet does. Oh, Bryo gonna be able to get one with a molly.
Nice.
He's just planning it on default, making sure that it doesn't happen. Blind coming out, 9-9, gonna be blinded up here. Bryo stuck behind the wall. He's got to clear one way or another, but no, Komodo's just gonna take it away. Gonna be able to get that.
Spike was out very quickly. Oh, blinded.
So now it's a 2v2 opportunity. Komodo holding with this classic at the moment.
Gonna be concussing, missing the concuss, I believe.
But still mollied off. It's still gonna take him a little bit of time to get in here. But the pressure is on now. Luna Mi gonna be able to grab Komodo, and now it's up to Yumi to hold it down. Gonna be able to grab one. But can they tag it? Yes, they can. Good job.
So what kind of buyouts would you expect here? Do you think they're gonna... Do you think defenders are going to save here? Or sorry, not defenders. Do you think attackers are going to save here? Nope, never mind. We see a Spectre out. Spectre half shield. Oh, we see an Odin. We see an Odin and a Judge.
This is the same thing that we saw earlier with your Vacuum. You know, Vacuum is like, hey, I have money for Odin. It is time to buy it. So we saw this in the last game with Split when they picked that up. And same thing moving on into this map as well. They're really flexing that advantage and trying to keep it up. Pryode going to take the initial shot.
Native.
But now there's going to be a lot of noise heading towards C, so expect a lot of rotations moving forward.
We see a Molly out to get them from entering. We see Komodo's concuss out.
He's just waiting for the flash, waiting for the right time.
Omen's lurking.
Oh, he's telling him go. They sent the button in. Komodo going to be able to find one. Shinto is currently down. Another blind coming out. Komodo still trying to get a little bit of space, trying to create a little bit of space for Wingman to do their job here, but Nebula going to go ahead and pick off Komodo with the headshot to initially
their team's
hold things down. But yeah, a 4v3 opportunity here. Nebula trying to figure out if anybody's coming from Waterfall, but 9-9's just holding this out with a
very
judge.
close.
This is the way. If you're gonna play judge, you're gonna wait for them to push on through. But
we do see Gecko all the way outside of sight, probably looking for lurkers.
Yeah, possibly looking for a rotation piece. Yumi with the mow down with the
Yumi
Spectre.
getting a 3K.
Good pick off, good momentum,
Good
trying to
play.
keep that money in their pockets. So actually a really good like econ usage there, because like if they were gonna pick off more players of Jimmy Dean, it would have been a little bit scarier. Moving on into round number 3, but it's pretty even. A lot of players have a lot of money. The only person who doesn't is Tactical Nebula, but they're assuming that they can maybe get a pick off of the Sheriff, maybe pick up somebody else's weapon if they drop early. It's just giving them a lot of space.
We see the Odin stay. We see the same weapons for attackers, so I think they saved for this because most of them lived. Dizzy starts us off. Yumi is still lurking, kind of waiting. And Thrash is out. We missed the fact that ult is already ready.
Thresh, round 3 is wild.
Thresh, an ult this early in the game is crazy.
So he's just ready to go ahead.
Over CT.
Yep, just playing out of Waterfall, chilling.
Spike down with Wingman. Love Wingman. Go Wingman.
So yeah, that's the other thing you have to. They have their bases covered here, and they're actually playing for a little bit of space here.
And the judge takes out 2.
Oh my.
Picks up a better gun.
Yeah,
you see a
9 was
Phantom
just.
from Luna Me.
Yeah, 9 was just around that corner, just waiting for them that whole time. So.
Patient plays always work. Sometimes.
It works until it doesn't. Tactile and
does.
Nebula gonna be able to grab it. Grab the Odin. Defuse coming out. So
and that's one for the defenders.
Yep.
So I actually talked to Vacuum during the break, and I was like, I saw the Odin plays. That was fun. He was like, yeah, I didn't get any kills on it, so I'm gonna try it again. So hopefully he gets his one with the Odin. I think he already did.
Yeah.
But hopefully we see more fun Odin plays from Vacuum. He seemed very stuck on the idea of getting a kill with it.
I mean, I think he got one when he first bought it. He like wallbanged somebody on
Which
Split.
is what I hate about the Odin,
No,
but
I
valid.
mean, that's what it does. It shoots through walls that are imaginary if you really think about it. So, yeah, still quite a bit to go through here. Trying to even up the score right now. So.
Econ kind of swapped, kind of even a little bit the same. Oh, Ray's nade, Ray satcheled in.
They are going fast. They have laced up the Nikes. They are ready to run it down.
See Shinto peeking. Shinto's kind of stuck here. A little bit in a bad position. Blinded though, just shooting at nothing.
Okay.
Sage wall was...
It's trying to funnel them. I'm assuming that's what
was
that's
it a
for.
funnel or was it a missed wall?
Maybe
Judge gets another.
Bit of both.
Peeks.
No, it's just going to be Lunami versus the world. Holding it down. Oh, okay. They see it. They're going to let Vacuum get it. And there it is, 1-3. Once again, a little bit of a tug of war, a little back and forth going on right now. It was a buy round coming in for Kirkland's signature to initially start things off. So that's how they got that defuse. That's how they won that last round. But it looks like a lot more of the pressure is coming out from the side of Jimmy Dean, just keeping that tempo going their way. They are literally running into sight as fast as they can, and
they are pushing hard.
Yeah, it's forcing them to gamble or to play back. So we'll see what they decide to do heading into this.
I would argue that the defenders might try to retake instead, gather up together instead of letting them get picks. But we shall see what they decide to do. They're looking towards Breakable, has sneaking suspicion, but no one's there. Everyone but KJ on site. KJ kind of coming in slowly running through. We see the Odin again from your vacuum.
It's up to Shinto. Shinto with the classic. Will they get one?
I've seen some. Never mind.
Not quite. It's all good.
It's okay.
Saving up money, you know, this next round they're going to have guns, going to have enough money to go ahead and maybe even out the fight.
Yumi does have 8,000 creds though. That is a very, the econ is a little disastrous towards the defender side. And we always see a big swap all the time, and then eventually it evens out, and then always becomes a big swap again. So we shall see how these teams play into buying and selling, and buying and saving. But yeah, it looks like they're still spreading out across the map. This time someone's holding B, however last game they didn't start with someone on B.
Yeah, just peeking out, going to have access to Waterfall if they do decide to push in through. And now you see what this does. This is the Pavlov's dog experiment where they lace up the Nikes for the first 5 rounds and just decided to run in. And now they're going to play it slow. It's going to force them to be a little bit more impatient. They're like, where are they? What are they doing? Are they doing anything today? But it's not until you finally see how it's played out that they're just taking their time and then forcing all the util to go one way and then possibly rotating off.
You mentioned that it would be like kind of a mental game where it's like we wait and they're going to get impatient, but they were very, very patient about it. They did not step forward too much. They were waiting for them to come onto sites. So it's an interesting choice of what to do from them as the attacking team. We do see a 3v4, but Brim is very, very low. And we see Phoenix holding a corner I would hate for someone to hold against me.
Yeah, we'll see if anybody smells out Priode here. He's just
30 seconds left.
Just chilling, holding. Oh no, last back.
Oh,
now they know to check that side. He's trying to heal himself up, but it's not going to be enough. Beast's going to go ahead and mow them down.
All
Still has that Odin in hand. Going to find one Slicky. Going to get mowed down, and now Beast trying to hold it off.
She has heal though.
She has a heal for herself, but we don't know if that's the timing.
That's an wow.
Oh my.
That was a nice 3K from Sage. It was a little messy, but that was good kill. Was it blind?
Yeah, if you're gonna like lose the round, take a little bit of their econ. So I guess that is honestly the play moving forward. It looks like there's a DC.
There is a DC.
Just gonna go ahead and chill for a minute. But overall, these games looking really, really tight overall. This is what we want to see. We want to see close, even matches, and this is a good way to kick off game number 1. Obviously, we are doing a best of 3 for our grand finals, so a lot of time to learn, a lot of time to adjust as you continue on forward. So, yeah, definitely a lot to keep in mind.
We see Sage maybe making noise A, trying going for a pick, but then everyone headed towards C. Is that Thrash again?
Thrash is
out again.
And 9-9 gonna go ahead and send the rocket straight through.
One.
Does get Shinto. Tactical Nebula currently out here with...
Does not get a kill.
Yeah, had to wait on the smoke to dissipate, but now it's just one down and just the Brim. Just the Brim, he's just chilling. I don't know what he's up to.
He just reconnected. Let's see. Oh,
never mind.
Unfortunate. Not fair. We'll see what they decide to do if we do a timeout or anything. It looks like the other team didn't know that he disconnected.
It's all good. We'll give him some time. I mean,
we see ults again.
He's chatting. He's fine. He's chilling. So.
Brim, Phoenix, Breach, Omen, and Sage all have their ults. I wonder if we're gonna get a res this round or if they're gonna hold on to it for the next.
Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing if they use it. If ults on the side of Jimmy Dean is going to be used aggressively to take the peak, take the fight. Oh no, Priode. Oh, Komodo smelt it.
Shoots the box.
Okay. 9-9. They're gone. You got them. Good job. Okay, they have the one on the right. They're gonna go ahead.
Oh.
Bounce it off.
3v4.
Oh my God.
Satchel's onto site, holds that corner.
Looks like
able to see everywhere.
Yeah, Concussed looks like me without my glasses on, so I'm pretty used to that kind of blurry vision. But
Shinto does not have a gun. Shinto has a classic. I wonder if he bought full util, didn't have enough money. Get shot.
Oh, we go get one. Shinto. Yep, just holding on for dear life.
With the classic. We love the
It could
classic
happen.
plays. Right, a little right click, you know? Oh,
Ooh,
gets one.
Gets one, sneaks out. Oh my. Do they push this?
Gets
Okay.
two. Oh no, sorry. With the classic though.
I'm surprised he got one. As long as he got one.
I'm surprised he got
that's
that headshot. He also dinked the other, I forgot who it was.
The raise that was on the way out.
Gecko's classic shot was... I always hate when I get killed with classic when it's not pistol round. It's like, damn, really?
Yeah, if you get if you get hit with the right click, sometimes you're just like, oh, I just got. It's
Yeah.
like, my bad.
But
I didn't
then
mean to push that.
Whenever you get that right click, you're like, oh, I'm
You're
the
like,
GOAT. I feel so good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, once again, lots of
Ults.
ults coming out from the defense. So
For
we'll see if they decide to use them to either deter or to start something. But
With their low econ, I think they shouldn't. I think they should save for a time that they can full load out. Gets
Yeah.
one.
Vacuum gonna be able to get the. If he says he didn't get an Odin kill, he got one right there. Okay? it's on.
Good
stream.
job, Vacuum. Good job.
If he's trying to hold it up, they do open the door for B side.
It's a 4v4. Oh, Brim got raised.
Okay.
Brim is on site.
Beast is pushing in the. Oh my God, the timing.
Wow.
Okay, Thresh is back out again.
Thresh
He
detained?
smells somebody. He's gonna be able to go ahead and get that Pryode. Gonna send back. Just a lot of ultimates being used here. Yuumi trying to figure out if they could push on this. And now they have to take the space. Pryode trying to push on through. Forcing them out off to the side. And so there's gonna be quite a bit of time to go ahead out there. The ult's just being used left and right, trying to hold them back, but that's not going to be the case. Your Vacuum going to get 4, but it's going to get taken out by Slicky Fort Wayne. Not going to be able to be enough. 9-9 going to be able to clean that up. So 2-7, momentum still on the side of Jimmy Dean, and a very expensive round for the defense.
That was a very messy. That was a very messy round. Lots of ults were used, and a lot of util was used there.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta blow util so that you can use util.
Fair.
You gotta blow util to win the game, and you have to use it or lose it pretty much. Except you keep it between rounds, so I guess that doesn't necessarily apply here. But yeah, still broken econ, still a lot to worry about if you are on the side of Kirkland's signature. Discounts are not necessarily the greatest thing here, but that is exactly what they're gonna have to deal with.
Cool satchel. I didn't even know that satchel existed. It's a 5v3. Attackers have lost 2 people now.
Smoke is currently down. Tactical Nebula just trying to hold an angle at the moment.
Looks like they're still kind of hovering away from the site. Tactical Nebula found someone.
He's got that Guardian. He can actually pierce through objects too. So funny thing is like Pryode and they're like back to back essentially. Okay, Vacuum gets Fort Wayne, trying to even it up here. Still has the Odin. They're gonna back out. So let's see if they make the rotation off of this sound here.
I wonder if they heard. I wonder if they think they're going B or if they're going C. They have enough time.
They just know that
Shinto
they're off of
knows.
A. That
Shinto is moving over.
I'm playing it slow. There's so much util out here from the KJ. So
KJ is
Shinto holding it down here in Waterfall. Not going to be enough. Swing from Pryode and Vacuum. Gonna give enough time for Wingman to plant. He's down.
Has Thrash
Has
up
Thrash
again. There should be a cap on that.
He's just getting it so quickly.
Mosh pit. Keeps them off of the spike.
He's going.
Sees
I
where
don't know
they
if that's a 2
are.
concussed, if they're going to be able to swing on it. Tactical Nebula
Gets
holding the
one.
corner. Oh, Vacuum trying to back out 20 HP and a
Spike
dream.
is down.
He's got enough time to really hold this down. It just depends on if Luna can smell it out. Saw a shoulder.
Sees him.
So now they know which. Oh, no. What are you
Oh, was trying to knife.
Trying to get the ring around the Rosie. See if there's enough time
Let's
to stall,
see.
but
There might not be.
nah, there's plenty of time. It's going to be like 2 point something.
1.01.
1.1. Holding it close, sometimes you just need a stall. Just a little bit. Maybe that was that was a play.
We saw Tactical Nebula trying to stall the unbind. Was it
Yeah.
Tactical Nebula? Komodo. I'm so
Komodo,
sorry.
Komodo lost that one because of the one of the stalls,
Unfortunate
and then the other
timing,
one
yeah.
didn't happen. So, yeah, we are hopping into here once again, 3-7. I'm not gonna say the number because like it's happened before, and I don't want them to blame me. So.
Are you talking about the curse?
If you say the number, it will happen. So I will keep my mouth shut, and I will say good job, teams. Go do your things.
Have fun. Just have fun.
Have fun. There's
This
no
is just
stakes
for
here.
fun. Yeah. It's good practice for them.
I could
for
go
the
for a
teams.
steak. Is it Kirkland's signature steak?
Ooh, Costco steaks sound good right now.
Might honestly be the play. Just creating a little bit of
Someone
space.
right behind Breakable. Do they know that he's behind them? Do they know Phoenix is right behind 99?
See, here's the thing that at least when I play behind Breakable,
Oh,
no, they're going.
No.
He's not looking. They're not looking. He gets 2. Wingman gets a concuss. But that's enough. A 2 for 1 is plenty.
Wow. 2v2. Oh, 1v.
Okay, it is just up
All
to
up to
Shinto.
Shinto.
Has the
Spike
gun
is
in hand.
not down though. Spike
Yeah,
is somewhere in the
It's
bend.
an AB like connector right now.
I think he's making his way. Oh.
So he broke it, so he knows that he's close, and he knows that A is probably safe. So
Still got it.
that should have been a call out 9-9.
Oh, gets one.
Okay,
A
Shinto.
1v1.
Half HP in a dream. A TP by Yumi. They get that noise. I think Shinto may have heard that.
Oh, you mean did make some noise, but she looks like she is circling back around to Spike. They might just miss each other.
The blind
Sense
coming
the blind,
through.
misses,
So
I think?
Shinto knows the direction.
Swings, gets it.
Oh my. 5 HP.
And gets the diffuse. That was
Sometimes
very
it's just
clean.
enough. Very good.
Very nice play from Shinto.
Okay, now I could say the number because it's not gonna happen, but it's better than the number because if you get at least the 4-8 is a lot better than the 3-9. So they're trying to get that, trying to even it up before they go to the half. You're trying to make it 5-7 heading into here. Sometimes you just have to get the win there. You don't need a hard throw for the curse. You don't have to pray for it.
I believe for Lotus, it's even if you go if you swap sides with 1-4 and 1-8, because it's such a loaded, I think, attacker-sided map. If you end up 4-8, 4-8 is pretty equal.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they get that 8th going into the swap. Sage is brave. We have a battle Sage out here pushing right on through B.
I'm not healing any of y'all. I'm healing myself.
I'm healing myself. It's all me, guys.
Okay,
Almost gets tapped. Oh, nade misses. But she just goes right through. Does not know that Shinto is waiting. Looks like with an Odin. Lovely Odin plays.
See, they're just waiting on the contact of the alarm bot here. And then they'll spray through. Beast might be the unfortunate victim here. Okay.
Yumi's right there to protect Beast. Oh, but Shinto's tapped. Yumi holding mound. What does Yumi have?
They're trying to figure out where exactly they want to go. Komodo, on the other hand, trying to make his way into Waterfall, going to be able to find one. So he has the space on B. It looks like that's the call, but now they have to worry about the AB connector right now. Where Nebula's playing out of. There's the no, Vacuum! Vacuum's going to spray that early.
Vacuum just walked and sprayed.
Well played.
It's all up to Lunami now. I hate these situations. Being in a 1v5, I always
They have their
feel
ult.
Like it's gone.
If they want to get greedy, which they're going to go ahead and do so, trying to even it out. Everybody's a little bit concussed, but
they do know where she
Thresh again. He's coming out again. He's like the sixth
misses.
member of the team. Does miss. Now they have the information. Lunami going to get. Oh my God, big concuss, but just not enough time. So 4-8 heading into the half. Pretty good.
Switching sides.
Side switch. Things to keep in mind, Vacuum, Yumi doing pretty good on the KD, but the main thing that we have to keep in mind is the score. You know, the 4-8, if Kirkland's signature wins the first one, it will help him out with the momentum to keep moving forward. So I think that might be the play. And so it really does come down to this pistol round. If they could continue that momentum heading into this pistol round, it won't be like 4-10, 4-11 that they're facing. It will give them a little bit more of a cushion and more time to play with heading into the next round here.
Pistol rounds are always a little bit scary because after the pistol, you're kind of just either stuck losing another round or you're stuck, or the other team is gonna lose, and you kind of judge off of that. But we always see miracles happen. We do see a heavy push C. I know I said no one pushes C, but I guess they do.
That's the thing. If nobody pushes it, if they push it, they won't
It's
know that we're pushing it.
surprising.
Exactly.
Yumi's here alone, gets one.
At least gets the 1-for-1 here. Priode's going to have to trade that out, and there is the space taken, but might even slow up their team a little bit if they don't have the spike down. Shinto
Moto
going
being
to
wary, just shooting through the smoke.
Spike planted.
Oh, saw a head.
Dizzy. Little wingman trying to
So
get a little bit of
much
space.
KJ util. Oh, 3v3.
Taking out. Komodo's just trying to have to play out a waterfall, but they do have the cross coming out here. Priode has 4. Shinto's going to take that away.
Oh, the pretty lotus flowers.
Yep, trying to get those fly-throughs. I understand the pain of that. It's really tough.
So the econ is a little weird. They did win the round, but it does look like they could all actually afford spect. Oh, we see is that a phantom and a full shields from Priode?
Yeah, I mean, he did get the 4K, so having the money available to do so, it is greedy, but obviously you're down a couple levels. You might as well take the shot.
You're also the duelist.
Yeah,
Duelist's gonna be greedy a little bit.
If you get a 4K, you deserve this on round 2. So
yeah,
this is their play. That's their justification. Gonna start broke anyways. You might as well go for it.
They're kind of hesitant to. Oh, Tactical Nebula comes out.
The timing.
Taps Raze for 75% of her health.
Yep, a good bod shot.
Shorty, out and ready. The nade.
9-9, just trying to hold it down, trying to figure out if they're going to push on through. They are.
Ooh,
The concuss.
9-9 goes down.
It's a little late, not going to give them enough time to really work with it.
Phoenix flashes into sight. Breach concuss. Everyone has made their way over except for Sage, who's coming from this one.
Komodo going to be able to get Tactical Nebula with the second body shot coming their way. Luna Me might get tagged up here. Komodo doesn't have the fight for this. And yeah.
Attackers.
Yeah, this is what we were saying, the momentum swing. It's all about that pistol round going towards Kirkland's signature. So trying to keep it a $150, if you know what I mean.
For sure. I do see a lot of util being used, and we see Phoenix's ult is ready already, which is actually go him. Honestly, that's a lot of kills. Go him. But we do see a lot of util, which makes sites really dangerous for both teams. Util can stop you, but it can also help you. Util can, like mollies and mosh pits, they tend to always hurt someone on your team, but they always stop other people from getting up to site.
Yeah,
so it's exciting to see.
It's one of those things where it's
just
like
blasted through that wall. Damn.
That was a suggestion wall, if you know what I mean. Just like it's kind of here. Prio just trying to get a little bit of information for the team, wondering if they can, kind of break on through, give them a little bit of space, but no, they're going to go ahead and rotate over to C. Doors open. They're going to leave Prio here, though. Maybe he gets that rotation off. Flashing coming through. Everything's smoked off. They're fine. They're coming straight through, but no way. Prio going to go ahead and push on through Waterfall. We're going to get cut off by Komodo, though. So now Komodo trying to hold their shot here. Flash coming out around the corner. And now it looks like the retake is trying to come out. Beast's going to lose one. Komodo's going to go down to Fort Wayne at the moment. Oh no, the mosh! The mosh! Okay. Sticky, not going to be able to get out of there. Now Luna trying to get the flash. Oh my god.
Bullets going everywhere. Everywhere.
Trying to be a little bit more stingy. Here, the right click. No! It's
on
not
36 health.
Not enough HP.
Luna Me steals the Odin. She's like, it's mine now.
Little consolation prize for winning out that round. Good job by Luna Me, just holding it down and understanding like, hey, I have the more accurate weapon at the moment, so if I get the tap, it's all good. But Vacuum still doing a lot of damage, but they're gonna have to play a little bit slower for the side of Jimmy Dean. This might be the round that they have to save, so that once the next round comes by, they'll be ready to go ahead and push on through. So. Just a lot of things to keep in mind, Komodo.
Spike is down. I wonder if KJ is going to pick up Spike as she walks back over, maybe?
That might be the play. But once again, it's like,
Oh,
my God.
Nice headshot. Oh,
They're going to get
good,
traded
nice
out
trade
here.
out.
It's fine. It's perfect. You take the Sheriff for a rifle any day. So forcing the team to kind of rotate through. We'll see if this is going to be the true hit. But once again, Spike is still down in spawn. So
I wonder if they forgot about it or if KJ's just... Sage is thinking... Sage pinged on C, so I think Sage thinks that they're not committing to A. Oh, well now they know now. It's a 3v4.
Yeah. Now they're going to go ahead and work now. Playing it.
Oh, KJ grabs Spike.
Yeah, they're grabbing Spike and rotating through. They have enough pressure here, but vacuum.
Nice.
Gonna be able to find one to
headshot.
start. Now it's trying to go ahead and look for another one. We'll see if they get aggressive and just decide to push on through, or if they're gonna possibly rotate it out. Uses Dizzy to go ahead and switch guns, making a lot of noise onto the site though.
In this situation, they're easily able to just leave. They can just dip, and they do. They go to B. Sage picks off one, making it 2v2. Oh.
Ooh, Vacuum does get that pick, and here comes Thrash again, trying to look for the last remaining member. It is Shinto.
And the defenders get it.
Oh, he won't have the shark. He's got to pick
shark.
it out. Rip shark.
Thrash.
But 7-9, keeping it close, making the game tough to call and making our day longer.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just one round at a time.
That's what I think is really interesting about Valorant. Yes, you have times where it leans one way or another, with credits, with kills, with people alive. It's always about a number game. But there's times where people can just pull off a 1v3 and win and clutch up, which always keeps the game really interesting.
That's why the highlight plays are made. It is.
That's why YouTube is filled with the Valorant highlights.
That is the clip.
The clip feature on Twitch.
Yep.
Follow our Twitch, ArtU Esports. You are watching us through it now. Ooh, nice molly from Phoenix.
See if Vacuum just decides to like hang
He just
tight.
took it.
He's just like,
He was like, all right, you're not gonna push me. Watch. It sounds like the bubble gun. It does not sound like the Nerf bully gun.
They're just playing it nice and
Oh,
slow.
Brim putting down smokes. Omen 2.
See, this is the suggestion wall versus the actual wall. If you see a wall, you can shoot it. If you see the smoke,
popped.
you don't push that ever.
They all know that there's C. I wonder if Omen and Breach are gonna push through from. Oh, Yumi's pushing up through door.
Oh, there's the tack.
Breach should push up through.
Oh my God, the mowdown.
Dang, gets a 3K.
You know what? We'll take that. That's the Odin play that you want. You said you wanted a 3K. We got it. Slick Fort Way still in the corner. You're gonna be able to grab Yumi, but 9-9's still there. Go ahead and clean that up.
That was a great Odin play. Good job, Vacuum. That was amazing. And he goes back to the Odin.
Vacuum said he wanted it. He's gonna, just gonna go ahead and buy another one. It's all good.
I know. I should go chat with him after this round and be like, so, got the Odin play you wanted? Add that to your highlight
He's
reel?
gonna be like, no, it's gotta be an ace.
Oh,
He's
yeah, gotta get a 5.
He's like, I gotta get a 5K on stream or else it doesn't matter.
Didn't happen unless it's clipped.
Yeah. We got you a 3K. That's probably the best that we can do here. So don't ask for too much.
We see an outlaw
try our
come
best.
out. We don't always see an outlaw. It's kind of not that used, considering it's still new.
Yes, it's a newer gun. It's the 2400, which is
I'm
kind
kidding.
of.
It's a Marshall.
This one's a Marshall, but yeah, I'm surprised.
I did not read that right. Oh, damn.
Good job, Komodo.
Okay, Komodo.
Gonna go ahead and grab one. Vacuum gonna go ahead and mow down another one with the Odin. So just playing it nice and slow. But
Yumi pushing through her smoke.
I do that sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta.
Sometimes you just be like, it's okay, team, I got you.
And
then you just
it's
go
two
for it,
balls. A bubble is 2 balls if you think about it.
Well, okay. To be fair, they do have numbers. They do have a 5v3 here, and they kind of can pinch the attackers here. They can come from behind and force them into Gecko, who has an Odin and can spray.
Yeah, Vacuum is probably one of the few people you really don't want to push into, and you did see them here before.
And you hear him. And you do hear him.
Yeah.
Ready with a Dizzy.
Okay,
Yumi
so
is
I think it's up to
them.
Yumi and the race player, whoever they have on that side. That's gonna.
I think it's
It's
the
9-9.
takedown raise. Yumi gets 1. Yumi gets 2. Nice flick.
So the thing is, he's
And
on
they
the
get
other
3.
side. Yeah. on the other side, the spike is down, so Jimmy Dean
That
gonna
was
be
a
able to grab
very
that.
nice click from Yumi. So, wow, 29 kills. Damn. All within Odin.
Yeah.
We do see the econ a little defeating for the attackers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the side of Kirkland's
attackers.
signature, yeah.
Yes, my bad. In this situation, they're full buying. I don't know if I would. Would you do that? Would you go with a full buy and just push it? You know, it's almost the last round.
Because that's the thing that you have to worry about. You're either playing for a tie or you're playing to win, and that is the 50-50 that you have to decide now. If you're playing for the win, you have to buy now. But if you're willing to play for the tie, play for the OT, feel free to let it go to 12.
Mosh pit down.
It's just a
pushes
lot.
them off of site. Util dumped in B.
Oh my God.
Takes out 3.
They
With
thought it
her
was
ult.
on site. They thought that was going on site, but 99 was actually flanking from A. So
That was an amazing ult from 99.
just really well done. Really just ready to push that through. So just crazy flank. Really good like understanding of like them wanting to push, and really punishing them for the attempt at a retreat.
They are definitely punishing them when they make mistakes. They pinch them and like close in on them really well as a defender.
I think that's because as Jimmy Dean has been watching this game over the course of the game, they realize like, hey, they might send a couple people here and there, but most of the time they are grouped up.
They are 5
So
stack.
yeah, if they're 5 stacking, we know where they're at. We're gonna collapse on that spot, and
We see
that
them
seems to
play
be the play.
Really aggressive here. It's their last chance. Does not check the corner, but it's okay. He ulted.
Komodo getting 1, looking for even more. Oh, that's a reload.
Oh.
Caught on the timing. There's the outlaw right there. Bolt action gonna miss the 2. Ult coming in from Tactical Nebula to kind of create a little bit of space for them.
It's a 2v3. It's winnable.
See some braids. Not gonna be able to put the hole through Pryode, so it's up to Vacuum.
With the Odin and a Shorty.
He has Thresh as well, so
He also
there's
has
Dizzy.
Mosh.
Dizzy to start.
Oh. See, this is one round that goes to the attackers, and it takes one round to get your momentum going, to get pushing, and eventually it could snowball into them taking this map. But we shall see how it works, because they did get some money back from that round. But, I mean, 99 and Komodo, they max out of cred, so we shall see what happens. I'm surprised they're not buying for Gecko or Sage.
Yeah, they're not letting the money sit.
No Odin for no Odin for Vacuum.
Yeah. You would have to ask Komodo or 9 nicely, but we don't know.
He'd be like, pretty please.
Like, nah.
Nah,
Nice try.
don't.
NT.
Oh,
They see
takes
us.
one down already.
Oh
Gets
my
2.
God.
It's a massacre. It's a 3v3. KJ
Pryode
low.
gonna be able to get 2. Trades out 2 for 2s, and now it's a 3v3 for the rest of this game.
You should run.
Pryo creating space. There
KJ
is the
all
lockdown.
going up. Gets
Yeah.
oh.
Lockdown's giving him space, but also kind of funnels them to where they want to be. So,
Spike
Komodo trying to play at the barrier.
Komodo waiting for people to run into him, probably. If not, going to push up. 9-9. They are so good at spreading out and coming back together
All
as a
right.
defending team.
Aftershock gonna be started up here. They're gonna try to answer it back.
Gets
Lunami
one,
gonna
gets
find
the
what?
second.
No. Gonna let the boom bot get him.
And map 1 goes to Jimmy Dean. Right?
Jimmy Dean.
Is that their name?
Yes. We got
Jimmy
it.
Dean.
Good job.
After that first time, I was a little worried.
Breakfast is served. Good job. Hot off the skillet. You know,
Let's go.
8-13. Really well done. And just something to kind of set the tone, you know?
Yeah.
You want to take that one lead to open things up. Jimmy Dean just trying to, start the day off right.
They did with map 1.
They did with map 1. And so now it's going to be on to Kirkland's signature. Figure out if they want to answer back with the next map, what specific things they want to make in terms of adjustments.
I honestly think that they got their momentum going with the first game they played, and then they kind of figured out their rhythm, and they are doing really well playing together as a team comp. I don't know if we're taking a short break here or if we're just going to go straight into the next one, but Jimmy, we are taking a 10-minute break.
But
Yeah, Miko, what do you think about the map? I know you're here. What did you think about the map?
I didn't get to see much of it. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't here, but I did see that my goat, my vacuum, was able to pull off the 30 bomb, I believe.
Yeah, 30 with an Odin, just kind of chilling on Seaside.
So props to him for fulfilling my prophecy.
And now are we going over or under on 50 next map? Just kidding. It depends on the map. Depends on what they're looking for.
I'm thinking under 50. I'm gonna guess 28.
28.
28. I'm gonna say 20. 27. 25. 25. 25.
Okay. I don't know about the ping diff, but I would like to see Komodo maybe step it up a bit. I mean, it feels like he's being a little overshadowed for something that we have seen before, but we definitely have more time. We have a quick break that we're going to take just to give the players a little bit of time to rest, rethink, go back to the drawing board, figure out what exactly they want to do. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back with more of our spring series right after this.
You're the superstar above me when the sun goes down. The one and only who could light this town. And when you're feeling like you're burning out, I will remind you that you're a superstar and you don't need a golden crown. 'Cause everybody needs a hero now. And when the weight is like £1,000,000, I'll stand behind you. 'Cause you're a superstar. You're the superstar and you don't need a golden crown. 'Cause everybody needs a hero now. And when the weight is like £1,000,000, I'll stand behind you. 'Cause you're a superstar. Superstar. 'Cause you're a superstar.
Nope. Yeah, it's coming up.
That's on me. That's on me. All good.
Hi. Started off with Miko. I promise it is not Miko today. It is Tanashi. Gonna go ahead and open this up. Welcome back, everybody, to the ArtU Esports Spring Series Valorant Tournament for 2024. We did get word of our third place game that happened off stream. The Shield ended up taking that over anti-Miko, so anti-Miko.
They got what they deserve.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we thought. But yeah, we're heading into map number 2 between Kirkland Signature and Jimmy Dean, the battle of the $1.50 hot dogs. So I am ready to go ahead and see how these two teams played out. You know, we saw Caitlin. I'm going to ask you stuff that we saw from Why am I blanking out? Jimmy Dean.
For sure.
You had to deal with both the Odin just
Yeah.
coming through. Do you think we're going to be seeing that again? And do you just think that that's like a map pick, or do you think that's a vacuum thing?
I personally think that vacuum is just gonna go ham. I think it's just time to have fun. You're not playing for anything serious. It's just a fun little game. I think it's a mix. Lotus, wouldn't say is an Odin map like specifically, but it could be with a specific player, and vacuum just makes it work. I would be surprised if we don't see vacuum with an Odin today for this Icebox. Wow, Icebox.
At some point.
Huh.
Okay, and then Miko, what are your thoughts on Icebox? This being the possible final map coming out for.
I know a lot of people hate Icebox, but
I do.
I love it personally. I think it's a really fun map when you're attacking, if you have the right momentum, honestly. But if you're losing, it feels kind of hopeless.
Yeah, it's one of those like heartbreaking maps that like it's really tough to swing momentum again.
For sure.
But it really does come down to the mental. It depends on how the two teams are going to be playing out. But yeah, definitely Icebox has gotten a couple changes over the years too. Recently re-added, but yeah, I enjoy the Icebox changes. I think that it's pretty safe. The only thing that I hate having to relearn is, as a Viper main, I have to relearn all my lineups. So I'm gonna be taking that time to go ahead and figure this out. But what do you think of the overall setup that we currently have from the defender side? That is Kirkland's signature. And then on the other side, once again, Jimmy Dean. Caitlin, we'll start with you.
I think it's weird that they don't have a Sova. I saw Jimmy Dean hovering Sova. Beast is hovering Sova right now. But if we don't see a Sova from defender side, okay. Wow. Lots of lock-ins just happened. We see a Jet, Raze, Omen, and then a Phoenix. Oh, no Sova. What do you think of that, Miko?
That's a ridiculous team comp on the defending side. A triple duelist with no info. No info initiator at all.
I saw the KO hover. Would you think like a good trade-off for Sova would be reasonably KO or not at all?
Well, I think normally you'd run a KO and a Sova to like maximize that, but it's like either or.
Yeah. So once again, this is the
load-in,
battle for the final win. If Jimmy Dean does happen to take it, it is their time to shine. It is their crowning moment. Or will Kirkland Signature be able to force a game 3? That is up to you guys. I'm going to leave it to Caitlin and Miko to go ahead and take this away. Go ahead and have a great cast, guys.
Thanks.
All right, looks like we're having a heavy A side for the attackers here. And then, oddly enough, they're putting the Viper towards mid, Viper Breach towards mid, and they're leaving Phoenix alone.
I think they expect not to see B. I think they wouldn't expect anyone to go to B, and maybe that's why Phoenix is kind of pushing up a little far. Maybe he's looking for a flank. They immediately enter, but kind of are hesitant.
Instant smoke out from Omen here. That'll give their plans away a little bit here. They start engaging. They get one on Rafters. Nebula trades it out. And we see the defenders all rotate over really quickly. Spike is still all the way back in main.
Phoenix is coming through their spawn and not from flank, but they seem like they're dipping out. It seems like attackers are just like, no, I don't want to deal with this. Let's leave. And they're immediately rotating over to B. But Phoenix seems to have like a sneaking suspicion as he rotates back over to B, and Omen Smoke does go out, kind of giving away their plans. Viper Orb out.
Is Phoenix enough to stop this, you think? To delay enough?
He's in an interesting position. He's going to get stuck there, I think.
Oh, he gets it.
Oh, spike down.
B.
Now, Yumi's kind of trapped her. Or 9-9.
9-9 down. Got the spike down, though. Molly's onto the spike.
Komodo behind yellow has a chance here if they ping spike for him.
All up to Komodo.
Oh, missing. Not exactly the right spot.
Oh, gets a kill, though. It's okay. Oh, dang. Phoenix did get a 3K that round, so maybe he can hold site alone. He proved us wrong. He maybe can hold B alone. Honestly, wow, we see Spectres and a Bucky question mark?
Yeah, that's pretty normal. Let's say they won the pistol round, so they're bonusing up, so they can just keep having advantages over the attackers.
We do see Sova full buy though with the Spectre. No shields, just a Spectre and 0 creds.
Yeah, that might be a miscommunication there. I don't see why I'd do that.
Maybe he's like, guys, I got this. I'm just going to 1v5 here. We do see a defender is kind of spread out again. Maybe having some stragglers over on B. Oh, sees Komodo's head.
Nebula and Komodo
Tries
dueling
to
it out. I
tap.
don't think he knows he's close to maze right here. Has a Bucky though. Gets one with it.
Nice pick.
And they've already pulled over another rotate with Reyna flanking through mid, but they don't have anything to hold that unless
Tactical Nebula
she doesn't
just
peek the turret.
spamming through.
Reyna gets one on the flank. And then they have 2 mid here.
Sova's holding with the Spectre. Maybe that was his plan all along. Just spray whoever tries to come up.
Down, attacker spawn.
Like that.
Oh.
Ooh. Killed with the class? Oh, Sheriff.
Watch them run when lit by my son.
So you said earlier before we got into Icebox that it's kind of about momentum, and once you start winning, you start like feeling good about the map, and then once you start losing, it's just kind of like a done deal kind of thing. So this is 2-0 now. Do you think they still? It's really early, but do you think they could be being like, ugh, it's Icebox, like it's not everyone's map, it's very team comp heavy. Maybe we won't win this.
So I think right now, right, the attackers are on their rifle round, basically. So if they lose this, I'd say the momentum is like it's gone. Like the defenders are still bonusing. They still have all their Spectres and weak weapons.
For sure.
So if they do lose their rifle round, it's might be a mental done deal.
9-9 gets the Viper down. That's a good pick. Komodo nading. Makes eye contact. Oh. Sprays with the Odin. Vacuum with the Odin again. What did we say we expected from him this round?
28 kills. Now.
28 kills? Alright.
Looks like 9-9 tried to lurk up through mid and got taken out.
We see them kind of mixing into like the same areas, but not necessarily spraying each other yet. Phoenix ult out. 2v3. Still winnable.
Pryode got 9-9's gun here, so there's a chance. He does not checking the box though.
Did not check, but oh,
gets some damage on Komodo up to Beast.
Has a sneaking suspicion that Beast is gonna peek him through there. Shock darts onto wasting Reyna's
gets it
time.
half. Don't think he has another blind.
And gets the kill. So it goes to attackers. It's always really scary when you're in those positions, kind of holding from afar, because you don't necessarily know if they're going to come up to you or if they're going to, like, kind of just play off of you. So having a Marshal in that situation, honestly, would terrify me. But would you feel comfortable being Sova there?
Yeah, I think it's fine, honestly. I don't know if he had his dart up yet for there.
Oh, true.
So he could just do whatever he wants, honestly.
So we see your Vacuum with a Frenzy and Komodo with a Sheriff. And they're going to push through mid, but they're going to split up.
Ooh, dart gets
Interesting
nothing.
Dart. Maybe it was a misfire.
Looks like they're trying to go up too, but they can't really do anything here. Oh, they're just pushing it. They don't
They're
care
just
about their
gonna go
guns.
in. It's YOLO.
They said we're broke. It doesn't matter if we lose. Ooh, Yuumi gets one.
Defenders do have to win this for us to get to map 3. This is their only hope to make it to map 3 and maybe end up first place in this event. Spike is down. Oh.
Enemy remaining.
Up to 9-9 here. I don't think they know they've been flanked.
Oh, he's making a lot of noise.
Unami looks back just in time.
So in this situation, would you continue to, like, they tried different things. They tried to full stack A. They tried to split up through mid and the sides. Do you think that maybe going full push B, which they're not going to do, but do you think going full B would be a situation that you could do? Or do you think A is very, very attacker-sided?
So if they're hitting A, it's been working, right? Most of the time it works. The only times they've ever failed anything on A is like something gets up flank, the turret, or they try to rotate. But if they did full hit B, it'd have to be on the round where the defenders are like poor. So they could use their their gun advantage for range.
That was a cool Sova dart, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like the defenders don't really know where to go. They were kind of hovering mid kind of roaming there. Oh, does your vacuum know?
Yeah, with such
Shoots through the smoke.
their comp is so attack-sided that
Are you talking about the defenders?
yeah, the defending side is
Okay.
so attack-sided with their triple duelist that they should really be taking space in other areas.
I feel like they can do picks if they, but attackers are going like full force onto site. I feel like the duelist could come around and flank them more if they wanted to, and they could end the rounds a little faster.
Yeah, we saw the defenders do that a couple rounds before, but for some reason they've just decided against it this round.
Ooh, attackers have won. So we're gonna see the econ level out hopefully a little bit, and well, the score too. Yumi is a little broke. Oh, Shinto and Luna are a little broke too. We have 3 ults on the attacker's side. I wonder if we're gonna see a KJ ult here, or if we're gonna see a Sova ult.
I think it's a little difficult for the attackers since they seem to be putting all their duelists on the same site. There's no like defensive util, like a stun to slow the push down, nothing like that.
As much as they were struggling, it seems as though they got their momentum up a little bit, and they can push and feel confident in pushing into a site a little bit more. I think maybe just some nerves when we first started. Oh, we get the KJ ult out.
Vacuum gets one off that. Gets hit by a breach stun. That's going to slow their push down a little bit.
KJ's ult did push them off of site,
Ooh,
except for
they
one
detained
player
one.
detained.
That was Reyna. Tried to get one before dismissing.
Spike goes down. It becomes a 3v3. Oh,
Vacuum
2v3.
takes out breach. Nebula trying to get one here.
Nebula's just shooting wherever he thinks people could be. And in this situation,
Gets one.
has to position himself where he can take on fights one by one. Yumi's just waiting patiently.
If he gets up into nest here, he might be able to do something.
I think there's
Doesn't
too
know
many.
he's Gen.
Oh, KJ turret.
Oh.
Oh, and now the score is even. Your vacuum did get 3 kills this round again with the Phantom.
Now, do you think this is going to be another even match?
I mean, I'm not sure. I think it's really hard to kind of assume where these teams are going to go, as they're not even teams outside of this event. So it's kind of hard to see each other's play style. I do think we see both teams kind of fitting each other more. The more you play with people, the more you get to know them, right? But I'm not too sure. The skill level seems to be kind of even, and the rounds have been going kind of even. But this is Icebox, and Icebox kind of sucks. So we'll see.
Looks like Pryor tried to do an aggressive A main push there. Try and catch him off guard. Doesn't look like it went his way.
Vacuum got his kill.
Reyna rotates over unaware. 9-9 holding from on
Vacuum
top of screens.
not knowing.
Last player standing.
Ooh.
Spike planted.
Ooh, they just don't know.
9-9 gets a double. So you mentioned that the 3 duelists, the Jet, Reyna, and Phoenix, would be better for attacking. Do you think we're just gonna see this go to like 8-4 and then a complete sweep, or do we think it's just gonna continue to falter off back and forth?
I think it'll go a little back and forth here. Unless they start hitting a different site, obviously.
We see an op come out from your vacuum. We did mention we like Odin ops. It always makes the game a little bit more interesting, so we shall see what plays we get from that. They're gonna heavy stack A again. Viper is alone on B this time. No one mid.
Ooh, pops
Sova ult comes
does a little
out.
team damage there, I think.
Someone falls.
Sorry.
The voice line there. Perfect timing.
Ooh, Vacuum gets one. 9-9 gets a second.
I wonder
They
if they're gonna
know
get
they're
that.
towards screens. Site's pretty much theirs if they push on.
Luna me being careful. Phoenix popping up to rafters, trying to get a site, get onto the site.
Pride ults
Ults.
here, might get one. Net
Gets one.
Vacuum
gets
misses his op shot.
Gets it down to a 2v2. They're having a hard time
Ooh,
planting the spike.
Molly's plan. Oh, it misses slightly.
One enemy remaining.
No, she delays it.
Spike down A.
All
It's
up to Beast here.
Let's see if he swings. Trying to pick off one by one. Gets, oh. I do agree with you. I think with how we see this playing right now, it might be a little bit of a tug of war again, like we saw in Lotus. Was it Lotus? It was Lotus. Okay. Too many maps, too many things going on. But yeah, might be a little back and forth here. The team comps are, as you said, interesting, kind of weird, but it seems to kind of work. It seems to kind of work for the defenders here and there. But I think both teams are looking really good right now, and it could go either way.
Yeah, I think the only thing I'd change on the attackers comp is just having a Viper instead of that Omen.
Instead of the Ohm? Ah.
Right here.
So you would double smoke?
No, you'd replace their Omen with a Viper.
Oh, with the Viper. So you keep Sova.
Hmm.
Interesting. We'll see what 9-9 smokes off. That's an interesting smoke.
I think he's just trying to buy time for his team to go somewhere else.
It seems like they are being like, I'm just going to get out of here. Viper is holding B alone. Luna gets picked off, was holding mid. I think that signals to the defenders where they need to head over to. Viper wall goes
Pride might get one here in the tube. Oh, no. She crossed too fast.
a little scared.
Komodo gets one on tube. Or in their spawn.
4v3, almost equal fight. They're taking their time.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, Viper gets taken out. All up to Nebula here. Ooh, gets distracted by the blast pack.
In that situation, I feel as though you either back out and run the other way, or you take the fight and you just face it. It's a little scary to 2v2. 2v1 there. We see tactical Nebula go up the stairs and then walk the other way.
Yeah, not once have I seen the attackers look like they actually want to hit B.
I think I would. We know that people are stacking mid and A, but no one's really holding B except for one person. So as a attacker right now, I would be like, hey guys, let's move over to B. And just see what happens. Maybe
like
they're going to split.
They're defaulting
they
this
are
round.
playing default. That's an interesting... Oh, Viper ult comes
gets
out.
one. I think Reyna's the only one on her team that actually has a Vandal or rifle of some kind.
That's an interesting jet smoke.
Still slow walking up B. All the defenders are still over towards A and mid.
I wonder if they're going to try and flank. They're going to try and pinch attackers from their spawn and their own spawn. That didn't make any sense.
Ooh,
but
they're
like
wary right here.
Oh,
I
Vacuum
think taken out.
gets...
I don't think Pryode knows that there's anyone walking up tube right now. We might catch Komodo. Komodo knows.
Komodo's being very cautious and taps him.
Spike planted.
Shinto with a classic, not even a judge out.
Has a chance here. Komodo's won.
I wonder why.
Looks like they went all in on the judge buy this round.
Sova looking up into the sky, Raging. Oh, nice pick from Komodo. Komodo has a very good game sense when it comes to where to look and when to look. And it's kind of working. It does work for his team. But Komodo and your Vacuum right now are looking really good. We see an Op and an Odin. And then we see a Marshall's classic. Oh, Bulldog. Defender's Econ is a little sketchy right now. It looks a little like not a good position to be in. But if they lose this, then maybe it can balance back out.
Yeah, they kind of gambled all of their money on buying judges that last round.
For sure. I think they were just doing it to troll a little bit, maybe. It's just for funds after all. But we shall see what happens. Reyna's taking up a lot of space here on B. But they're still holding mid.
And by now it should be confirmed that they're going A.
I think Reyna's going to flank.
No, the turret's going to see her. Oh, she breaks the turret, draws their attention back towards spawn. And Pryode's pushing at mid.
They're going to catch him.
Pryode's got an eye on the rotate here.
Beast is still on site. So I don't think they've fully committed
Nebula
to leaving.
Doesn't see that.
Dang. Viper's holding in the smoke.
Slowly pushing on. I don't think they're fully aware that there's some people nearby.
Lunami pushing up through rafters. And gets taken down.
You see Vacuum on top of 410. Can see over that smoke.
Oh, Shinto gets sprayed through the smoke.
One enemy remaining.
Up to Reyna. Gets marked through the wall.
And it goes to the attackers. So now it's a 4v7, 4v7. And we're about to switch. Does the momentum swing back to the attacker side, do you think, with the 3 duelists? Or do you think it's just like, oh well, like...
I think depending on how they play on attack, honestly, if they're slow with it, it might not go in their way. Because since they have so much attack util with the Jet, Reyna, and the Phoenix, they could pretty much blow past any defender stuff.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I think they just gotta run in and go for it with the 3 duelists. You have 3 people to entry, so we shall see how that goes. But for now, we'll finish off this side.
Yeah, for their A defense so far, it's been like they just peek. There's not really any attempt to slow them down, just swing, and if you lose, you lose.
It almost seems like this map is really, really fast-paced. It's just you go in and you shoot, and you see what happens. And then you either get spiked down or you don't. But we do see Yuumi get spiked down onto B, I believe.
The attackers have fully pushed into their spawn.
I think they're ready.
Yeah, they're waiting.
We see her vacuum with the op, just looking for angles.
Ooh, gets
one.
Nebula's gonna get jumped here.
Cryo goes down, and the attackers won. So we do see a 4-8 split going into the swap.
Switching sides.
I'm curious to see, like I said before, I'm curious to see how the duelists play this. Because I wonder if they're going to make noise one side with the duelist and then go for the other, or they're going to go through default. Like, what would you do here with your team?
Well, it seems like that's how they've been playing here. On defense, they mostly had Reyna separate from the other duelists. Most of the time. And then, so what I'm thinking here is that Reyna probably lurks on these other rounds, and then the 2 duelists go together.
I think having 3 duelists on Icebox is very, very interesting here. But it gives a unique comp that people might not know how to play against. And I think that's probably maybe what they were thinking when they were choosing this. We see a Sova Dart lineup. Or maybe not. Oh, no, yeah, we do. But it doesn't look like they're going A.
Well, they're all just going together.
They're all going B.
I like B here. See, they have the Viper 2 wall off for that B push, which Jimmy Dean didn't. So
the Omen smoke's a little bit almost a one-way. It's a 4v5. Breach Brim. Breach is very low. This crosshair is very tiny. Omen re-smokes.
They can decide to rotate here.
They're playing cautious, and I feel as though they shouldn't. I feel like they should just run in and push a site with their team comp.
I think their mistake here is that they keep making noise. They could have just cut noise and just waited, and the enemy team would probably rotate, but they keep shooting through the smoke.
Maybe they're waiting for util jump, but there shouldn't be that much util jump in a pistol round.
Spike down.
You can see the attackers just keep getting whittled down. They shoot through the smoke and they shoot back, so
and
now they
they're
decide to
rotate.
rotate.
But they're going to run straight into Omen and Jet,
9-9's
waiting
ready.
for them.
Throws a blind, gets Viper only.
Ooh,
doesn't get any, all low.
Reyna overheals on Omen.
They have a chance here.
They have 14 seconds to get the spike down, but I think Raze is waiting. Komodo's waiting for them to peek, and they're not going to check.
Ooh, Komodo
They're
gets the
run out of
planter.
time and gets
a third.
That's
4
a nice
kills.
4K. With that pistol round, I mean, it's looking good for the defenders. It's hard. It's hard when you lose the momentum here, especially on a map like Icebox, as you said. So we shall see if they can pull it back. But map 3 is looking a little hard to get for them.
Looks like the attackers are going to force this round. They're gambling
Stinger
on this
Spectre.
round.
Is that what was that? Oh, we see
like
the rifles coming out.
Look, they're just full hitting too.
Komodo's just shooting at the smokes.
Beast forced to back up here.
Oh.
Can't quite hold the angle.
Almost gets shot.
Gets
goes
taken
down.
out. See, this is what I was talking about. They're being a bit more aggressive this round.
They're
just
pushing
taking that
up.
space.
They are going straight in. I think it's a lot about confidence with this type of team comp. You just have to go in. But do they know that Vacuum's lurking? Do they know he's too...
Ooh, what's going on B here? Komodo gets Prio'd. Wasn't quite sure where he was. 2v2. I'm not quite sure how they...
they're a little lost.
I'm not quite sure how they made it onto A without being spotted.
Your vacuum is still looking towards B. Ray's making their way. Are they gonna come from both sides and probably cross?
Ooh, Nebula. Nebula wary of the flank. I think he saw Komodo.
Ooh, shots taken.
Oh, now they're both holding flank. Here, Vacuum's free to start defusing.
Oh, and they get it. I think their mistake there was focusing on one person. Like, yeah, you should take fights and pick fights, but in that situation, your back was completely turned to the spike. And if someone like your vacuum or Jet was to get onto it, you could not stop them. And they did get it to get onto that.
I think, so I liked how they aggressively took Tube like that. But
I agree.
They ended up, like, splitting up. Some of them stayed in kitchen. Some of them pushed up onto site. Like, they didn't all go together.
I think with their comp, they need to, I wouldn't say communicate more, but they need to, like, confidently push and just, like, be a bulldozer and get into where they want to. Because they took kitchen. They had kitchen. And then they kind of just let it slip because they weren't as strong. Komodo's sees Jet dash across.
He's going to
Komodo's like, I can do that too.
B. You can see the Sova's rotating over already. They're going to let Vacuum stay on A. Grabs the orb. They're confident here. It's a full B hit. And they left one to watch mid.
Jet's still on A. Vacuum is still holding A. I'm not so sure if he... Oh, what is Phoenix doing? He's running back.
I think he was hoping that someone would push A off of the rotate.
Komodo's just taking shots after shots.
Komodo gets one. Can he get the second here? I believe.
He's just spamming. He's like, I hope I get someone.
Ooh, Prioud flashes up. He's being aggressive. Already front side. I don't know if the defenders know he's there in the corner. Ooh, he gets taken out. Komodo ults to delay. Gets one.
It's all up to
Fort Wayne
Reyna.
gets one. Dismisses out. Gets taken out by Komodo.
Now we're 4-11. So at this point in the game, your mentals are hard to keep going. It's really hard to keep your momentum. It's hard to be positive. It's hard to keep pushing through. At this point, would you just be like, guys, it's whatever. Let's just buy whatever, run in, shoot people and have fun? Or is it just like, guys, like, we need to win this. Like, we can do this. We got this. Or is it just like,
I'd say, guys, let's buy whatever you can and let's run these guys down. We're better than them. That's probably what
you
I
would
think.
give the motivating speech.
Yeah.
All right, Mika. It looks like they're going towards A again. Let's see if... Oh, kind of staying
The smoke
watching
towards
mid.
mid deters the mid lurk. Vacuum gets one.
Wow. Traded.
Pryo trades it. All up to Vacuum on site here alone. Defenders rotating. Omen's pushed up in their spawn and they don't have a trip. 9-9 gets the flank kill. They still haven't turned around to look.
It's a 4v3.
Might be a miscommunication here. Viper's looking behind. 9-9 takes out Viper.
Oh, it's all
Up to Prioud here.
Gets one.
Gets one. This could be a clutch.
Nah, there's so many.
Here's gets a second. He has a chance here. They're chasing.
He has his ult too. He has 53 seconds.
They're pushing him.
He's gonna swing.
Gets the third.
Can he get the fourth?
But does he know Komodo's jail?
Whoa!
Oh my!
Wow, Pryo.
First ace of the
First
tournament.
ace of the event today. Someone clip that. Chat clip that. And that gives them a little hope. I think aces are always what can start momentum for a team. So right now, if they go off of Pryo's energy and that ace, they could snowball this into maybe getting a little bit more rounds under their belt. It does look like their econ is still a little broke, but he did survive that round.
Yeah, for sure this round. We'll see if his clutch was enough to turn things around. Vacuum aggressive with the op, sitting up pipe, has no one there to check his belt. Someone pushes up. Gets the pick belt.
Ooh, Tactical Nebula
unable to
dashing
trade that.
away.
Now they're a bit wary. They don't want to push this anymore. They're backing up. But Beast is
gets
already up.
Wow. It looks like they're crowded. Oh,
Ooh,
all going
triple
for
held.
Beast.
So what's smart here is if they went back towards A. But
I
it looks like
think
they
they're
want to go B here.
split. I'm not so sure if I would split up here. Like, yes, it's a 3v4, but
Komodo might see this one coming. Oh, gets one, gets a second. All up to Nebula here.
double
Last
ace.
round before match point.
Gets one.
Does he know Komodo's pushing up?
Does he know there's someone to his right?
Oh, timing.
Oh.
If he held that for just a second longer.
I think he got a little, not greedy per se, but he got a little impatient and antsy and just wanted to take on the fights already. But if he had waited, I think he could have positioned himself to take on one at a time because they were naturally pushing him already. But unfortunately, the round goes to the defenders. And we see an op again.
Our match point here. The defenders are going to have to...
Attackers seem to have some hope because Jet hasn't bought. And,
it looks
Jet
like they're
bought
buying.
Pariah.
Yeah, they pretty much bought whatever they can for this last round. Let's see if they can pull something off here. Pryod's their best hope here with his ult. Oh, gets taken out.
Attackers
Still has
have
his gun, though.
2 more ults to use. Jet has her knives and Reyna has her ult.
Ooh, Nebula aggressive on pipes. Misses 3 knives. Gets opt from
Ooh.
rafters.
Let's see if they can trade. They do.
Pryod pushes a bit too far there.
They're pushed far up. They get it down to a 3v3.
Yumi gets one. 2 of them are blinded. Nebula's up top. Gets a shorty kill. Might be able to get the second.
Gets one. Gets
Ooh.
2. Just one more. Oh, sees Reyna raised.
Oh, no guns. No ammo.
Oh.
Dies.
And defenders take this map. Jimmy Dean.
Our champions.
Overall, honestly, you saw Jimmy Dean there, like, make sure that they are ready and making sure that they clutched up, saying, no game 3, we want to go home. These guys have been baking under the lights the whole time, so it's pretty insane. I mean, it's just setting. It's just perfect that, you know, the final game of the night, we have, you know, our first ace. We have something that, you know, clippable for you guys. So that's something that we all have to keep in mind. But what is the best thing that you found from the takeaways? Is there anything that you want to say about these matches?
I wasn't expecting them to pull an op-out on Ice Mobs. I wasn't expecting Vacuum to pull an op-out. I wasn't expecting Shinto from the other match to use the Odin. So, surprising from these players for me.
And anything from you, Caitlin?
I mean, this map was almost not flawless, but they did really well. I think overall this entire event was just really fun to see everyone's ideas come together. I think the Yoru hiding in the smoke is still like wow to me because I was like, oh, he almost got it. And then Ray's being so patient on bind. Again, those were always my highlights. But the ace from Pryod, props to you, Pryod. I'm so sorry you did lose the map, but you did amazing. And it was a really nice, clean ace that we saw. Good way to end the night.
Exactly. A great way to end the night, great way to end the event. Congratulations to Jimmy Dean for taking home the gold. That is going to wrap it up for our spring series for Valorant. I hope everybody had a great time. Thank you, chat, for showing up and participating, clipping everything, being, you know, our eyes beyond our eyes as well. And thank you guys, thank you everybody on staff as well for putting on this production, making sure that everything is all good. Thanks to Miko and Caitlin for joining me on the desk, so I'm not here all alone once again. But it is great once again. Spring series for ArtU. Make sure to come back. I believe we have another one in April, right?
April, yeah.
April 13th is going to be Overwatch. Correct? Correct. Okay, cool. So April 13th, we'll be right back with Overwatch as our tournament. So if you guys are interested in signing up, please feel free to check ArtU Esports on either the Discord or on Twitter. If you guys ever do need to chat with us in any way, shape, or form, you can let us know in chat as well. We could go ahead and help you guys sign up. But once again, I hope everybody had a great day. I hope the matches were great. Once again, I'm Kanashi. That's Miko. That's Caitlin. We will see you guys on the next broadcast. See you next time.
Nope. Can't come in.
me. That's on me. All good.